Hello every pony! I am so snuffing excited for tonight's stream of Xenoblade Chronicles 3! Things got pretty sparked up last time, and I was like, oh my flames. So, like the flame clock says, there's no time to waste. So, let's fire this thing up. Guys, what the snuff is, like, very dangerous for me. I know the kind of person I am, and I will not be able to stop saying it. I'm scared, but I do want more. If there are more swears, I want to hear them all. Wow, Griffin, can't believe you're spoiling the Xenoblade Chronicles OST and the BRB. Man, that Sydney Sprint shit really is how the battle music sounds. It's good, though. They should put Xenoblade Chronicles 3 characters in Mario Kart. Guys, look at the press minus for information in the lower right corner. That is a very pixelated Gaussian blur. The game will start using the most recent save data found in your auto, quick, and manual save slots. Okay, makes sense. The event theater. Guys! Now, I've been doing pretty good at avoiding spoilers. I have not seen any, like, crazy Prosofia gaming on my recommended videos. It's like, oh, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, all cutscenes, and it shows like the craziest thing you're ever going to see. So I don't know what the runtime is for the cutscenes in this game. Because Xenoblade 1 was 10 hours or 11 hours, I want to say. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is like 14, 15 hours. Very curious where that sits on that spectrum. Not that I actually want to know if there's a real answer. It was just thinking out loud. I'm still pretending like this game came out yesterday. It has been like 2 weeks, sadly. But it's a shame that I've been putting this off for as long as I have, because I wanted to do this right on the heels of Mario Kart, but I was not about to play 4 hours of this in that goddamn closet. Oh guys, the music here is like nice. I remember Uni jumps. She sounds like the fucking, you guys know how in Super Mario Sunshine, in Episode 2 of Bianco Hills, everybody knows Episode 2 of Bianco Hills, you're running up the windmill, you're running past Petey's filth, and there's those little, like, baby piranhas that come out, they're, like, covered in goop, they're covered in filth, and they go, That's the sound that Uni makes, and she spits at you. It's like the exact same cadence. Alright, well, let's try a little bit more of getting used to Uni as far as, like, the battle system goes. I guess this is a good thing that you'd want to start with. I wonder if the characters will naturally kind of gravitate their way inside the circle, or if that's something that you just want to, like, anticipate where they are, and then, you know, kind of come to them, for example. Because Lands is staying pretty... What? There's quick time events? Wiggle and press a button? Okay, to wake up? Which button? Any button? All of them? Okay. I don't know how effective that was, but I guess that's a thing you can do. We recently unlocked Tactics, so that's a thing you can do. Although critically I can't use them. Follow leader and focus attacks are both disabled, but it's a good thing I can use any combo. Oh no, wait, okay. All of them? I can tell them to do smash combo, burst combo, any combo. What in the world? Okay, so that works a little bit differently than it does when you're using Noah, that's for sure. For Sophia Gaming, all times Shulk kills God, 2010 to 2022. It is strange to say that that is like a list. That at this point is like more than one entry. Although is it? They kind of do like literally use the same scene over and over again. So there's not like more than one performance. They just like to show it like multiple times, I suppose. Oh, I could probably stand to do one of these. Yeah, I'm kind of being very conservative with these arts. I haven't done a single healing ring yet. That feels like I could stand to do that. Then I can do this. Eat it! I don't know. It's cool that you get to play as other party members. I'm glad that the option is here. I hate that I have to use it though. This feels like a very future-connected kind of situation to me, where it's like, oh, well, you spent the whole game playing as Shulk. Why don't you try on Melia for science? We've made her better than ever. The whole story is about her. There's gonna be a lot of cool things that go down. I'm like, nah. Because if I were playing as Noah, this would be like over already. And I'm not sure what else I could be doing differently to be moving this along a little faster. I mean, I don't think any of these attacks have like a... Oh god, this again? Like a directional element to them, you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure I can just be standing anywhere and it doesn't matter. Oh my god! Yeah, playing Medic Gunner feels bad. I'll tell you what feels bad, having to stand there for 9 minutes and having nothing to show for it. But I guess the map is telling me to go home, so I'll go home. The trick to, moving past not liking this playstyle is, to not do any battles at all. Or at least to do some against fucking babies and not a level 11 owl. Eat it! Yeah, this is, man, I'm already, like, hungry for the next Mario Kart DLC, you know? Oh, and I totally forgot about, like, the rhythm timing system. I could be taking advantage of that the whole time, too. Yeah. Oh, this is bad for me that I'm, like, allowed to wander off for little goodies in the middle of a battle. I did this, during soccer practice. As a kid, I would just like wander off in the middle of a game. I'm like, ooh, a flower. I'm like, this is more interesting to me than soccer. I'm gonna go do this instead.
So, when's the battle happening?
When's the battle? You just died. What are you talking about? Oh god, it sounds so uncomfortable.
Judy, we gotta move carefully, even with the Agnians gone.
Like it's concerning.
Is that what you mean? I know.
Oh, their mouths are actually moving too. I don't think that was a thing before.
Here we go, guys.
Still surprised to see more of that happening with the characters like talking to each other. You know, I was pleasantly surprised and cautiously optimistic when I started hearing that the first time around. But it's like not bad. I'm liking what I'm hearing here. But yeah, a lot went down during the last session, and by a lot went down, I mean including the stream itself. And so unfortunately, a lot of people watching live at least missed out on my actual thoughts on all the big story events that took place at the end of the other night's session. And there was also a tribute I made to Gay Luigi. So I thought that you know, there's a couple of good reasons to catch up on that YouTube VOD. But I think my conclusion at the end of it was, kind of like a little insultingly blunt with its theming so far, but not entirely outright embarrassing. That's also, it's kind of cool. And whenever I say it's kind of cool, I am forced to like raise the pitch of my voice when I say that and make kind of like a sour face, like I just ate a lemon. It's kind of cool. I like it. No, Lance, I want you to do your go back to wiggling. Yeah. The refreshing taste of Xenoblade Chronicles in my mouth. Do I really want to do this many of these? Where I just have to, like, auto-attack the whole time and watch everybody else do their thing? Like, outside of giving my party members an occasional helping hand, it really feels like I'm not doing shit. And, to me, the appeal of doing combat is the combat, and Uni is not that role. But whatever, I guess we're almost level 12, it's worth something. The refreshing taste of lands in my mouth. You know, B, I like the way you think. I have still been meaning to draw lands in Noah, but other art projects have been coming along pretty nicely, is what I'll say. I don't want to go too deep into that, but man, it's the first time I've been working on like normal projects since like March. Like, I've been so preoccupied with Keat Week for such a long time, and then I got commissioned to draw more Keaton directly after, so I wasn't even free of that then. But I want the goodie and I don't want to fight the light skeeter. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But that's always like a good time of year outside of just Keat Week itself, is when you get to go back to normal. And draw characters that you don't usually draw. Or just draw like new ones entirely. So that's been how I've been spending my time, art-wise at least. I will tell you how I spent my morning, by the way. I've mentioned quite a bit previously that I've become a connoisseur of backlogged.com. I think it's really cool. And I started getting into, like, writing some stuff about games. Oh?
I'm fine. I'm not sure how to feel, that's all.
Yeah, those are my thoughts on this game so far. I'm fine. I'm just not sure how to feel, that's all. But I did a fun little exercise. I like this one blade of grass that's like attached to an object that's deeper in the ground than the rock itself, so the base of it is like sliding around on the ground. I made a little exercise where I picked my favorite game from many years, and then I wrote like a little mini review about my thoughts on them. That was a few weeks ago. This morning, however, I decided to start writing like normal reviews, and I decided that the first thing I would do with my day is write a scathing review of A Hat in Time. And it's a bit of a scary thing to do. I feel like in doing this, I have walked into the lion's den and told them that the gazelle meat that they've been feasting on is rotten and fetid. And I don't think the lions are too happy about it. But I think I had to get it out, and I also thought it was, like, good. I thought I got out what I needed to say. Hey, can I use this in any, like, meaningful capacity now? They were teasing me with, like, all these interesting options that I could use, and then made me use only the uninteresting ones. So what does, like, clean clothes mean?
There we go.
There we go. Okay. I guess, like, reconfigures where people are sitting. Although I kind of appreciated the lounging lands a little more than anything else. Taking a sippy. This is cozy, though.
Alright, let's get going. Time's a wasting.
Oh, Griffin, no. It had to happen! It wasn't my choice, okay? Usually, I've been spending my mornings by watching one episode of Better Call Saul A Day with Max, who is still catching up. We just got to the Season 6 mid-season finale. So things are getting pretty exciting, all things considered. The first morning I go without this, though, it all goes to hell. Oh, see, now I can daze. So that's, like, the one thing I'm good for, is that I can daze when my party members happen to break and topple. But I don't know how... Oh, this is a bad place to put one of these. Eggs thrust! It's not entirely without having something to do.
Right, let's push on.
Listen, I can write about other games too. See, the dangerous thing though is that, like, as I was like putting down those words, I was briefly thinking to myself, like, man, this would kind of make a good video essay. Like, if I really wanted to expand on these thoughts. But I think I was succinct enough with it. It is a fun exercise. I've been talking for a long time about how a Klonoa video essay is like something that I've very sincerely like wanting to do. And I have like a very long script written up, and that I've mentioned this previously, that unfortunately I'm gonna do a power ring next to lands, I think is my big idea here. And then Jacob Geller made like a video about like the exact same topic. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about it now. What my plan with that going forward is. But man, I do want to make something about something. I think that'd be cool. But sadly, I think the boat is maybe sailed on Klonoa. Unless I find like a new angle to approach it from. But I don't really know what that's gonna be. I'll have to think about it a lot. I say this when I jump. Whoa! The birds scattering? That was kind of cool. I guess I've already been here. So there's nowhere else to go besides back to the checkpoint here. It's very foggy today, this weather. I guess that's what the little symbol next to the clock is. That's supposed to be like fog or mist. Low cloud cover. I should be able to dive into this, right? Yeah. Yeah. God, it's still so crazy that you can do like in-water combat. I'm not ready to accept that this is the world we live in now.
We'll be out of the valley soon.
I'm not sure how we'll talk our way out of this with the brass.
I'm not sure how we're gonna talk our way out of this with Trish the Dish.
Hey, this one.
Guys, Jesus Christ! Has anybody else seen this week's episode of The Rehearsal? Because I'm fucking blown away. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm so... It really does sound like he's saying eggs thrust. I'm just, like, stunned. Like, it's insane. Like, he's a crazy person, right? Like, it's... I'm not gonna get too deep into the specifics of what happened, but all that I'm going to say is, what a fucking psychotic thing to do to someone. Like, I don't even like Angela, but holy shit. I can't imagine, like, walking in a room and, like, seeing Nathan like that. Like, I've never seen Nathan like that. Like, it's so jarring. It's unbelievable. You Will Know Our Names finale is so good. It's the name of the unique monster theme. I don't think I've heard that one yet. I think I've done Elite Monsters, which is pretty cool in its own right. But I don't think I've heard any of the other, like, unique things. But it keeps telling me there's like, many different kinds of monster. There's, like, 4 or something like that. So there's definitely a lot of new stuff to experience still. I gotta say, after putting 50 hours into this game, I really, really, really like the battle themes.
Riku's so sleepy.
Oh. I forgot he talked like this! We're still talking about bathing?!
Oh, to be a carefree Nopon.
You fought the unique Bunnet?
Just hold out a little
Was that not also an elite monster? It was, like, slightly larger, but a unique monster, like, looks different, right? It's not just a scaled-up model.
It's me! Lance from... Cut it out! Your friends here from Colony 9!
Guys, stop it! Wait, cut it out?
The spark! Don't they recognize us?
What the spark?
Noah, Noah?
Yeah, this cutscene music really doesn't do anything for me. This is where it kind of loses me.
You crazy!
There's definitely good music to be heard here, but you're not gonna find it here when it sounds like generic action movie.
Is that all?
Easier said than done.
Wine later. It's time.
Does that mean I get to play as Noah again, maybe? Come on! Oh shit, hey, this is new music though. Okay, attack up. Let's just do it in the center here. Let's like work from the inside out. And then it'll daze. Wait, but this is action music too! It's spreading to other parts of the game that are supposed to have good music! What's happening? I don't pay attention to how the unique monsters look. I'm too busy killing them. Man, you wish you were saying this. But I'll never forget how you were saying that basic-ass Bunnet took you a very long time to kill, because I still don't get it.
Help me.
I mean, there were like one or two things in Xenoblade 2 that sounded like this, but it's definitely increased in presence. Wait, they said crap? That's just a normal swear. Also, hey, check out what I learned how to put in OBS. So now I can bring that up whenever somebody uses like a spherical shield made of hexagons.
The world will be your enemy. I wonder how your lives will turn out. I'll enjoy watching you.
The world, our enemy.
The Fog King?
What was that?
If we get any closer to Colony 9, we're just going to end up getting surrounded. We've no choice. We're gonna have to head back!
You know, you can maybe like ride the right side of that wall a little bit more. You don't gotta like run directly into that line of sight. God, I love Xenoblade running animations. Wait, Cat Boys? Wait, hold on, Cat Boys? Nobody told me there were gonna be Cat Boys in this game!
How are they so good at finding us? What's going on here? Tyon!
Man, Tyon's got beautiful eyelashes, I've gotta say it.
That light. Is that?
What is it?
I'll explain later. Right now we need to focus on getting out of here.
That's Meow Meow. Boy, I hope we don't coincidentally bump back into each other again. That'd be pretty crazy. Tyon is my little Meow Meow. Man, if they made Tyon a fucking cat boy, can you imagine? Melnith's shoulder. Who's Melnith? You're now controlling Mio. Oh shit! Mio takes the defender role in his class as Zephyr. Defenders draw an enemy's aggro towards themselves to prevent their allies from being attacked. Use guard and evasion arts to reduce the damage you take. Okay, so it's gonna be Nia now. But I wanna play as Shulk! Actions is interfere with enemy attacks like blocking, evading, or interrupting with reactions also count as roll actions, charging your talent gauge bit by bit. Cool bit by cool bit. I'm curious if the two different parties will have like two different battle themes.
Back to Colony Gamma.
Colony Gamma.
Some distance or they'll find us.
Oh, so one group like numbers them and one of them like uses yeah, Melnith's shoulder. This kind of looks like the Bionis shoulder. Or would be too dangerous to. I'm not trying to go to Colony Gamma. That's a cliff. If I'm trying to find any way home, it's certainly not through there. Don't gotta yell at me. But I wonder if that's just like what they call this same place now. I don't know, because some of it is definitely like returning locations. Or at least it eventually is going to be. But I'm still not clear on what that balance actually is. Hey, what's this red? Is it like a crystal? Is that like a... Oh! Yeah, let's get a closer look.
I'm sorry.
Oh, the knockback damage! I got something like flying. Like ricocheted. Okay, I'll go to the little quest marker. I will do as you ask. The paste beam. A naturally forming paste of beam. There's beans in there! Guys, I've got really bad news about there's peas in there. I'll wait for this to do its thing, though. That raided the colony. Yeah, that's not what those other guys are being accused of. A fucking banana! I don't know what's happening to him. I don't know what's happening to him.
I'll protect us all.
Agnes Attacker. Oh my god. Accumulating aggro will draw an enemy's attention towards you. Using strong attacks and healing arts will accumulate a lot, so keep that in mind. Your allies under attack and at risk of becoming incapacitated, a good tactic is to accumulate aggro towards yourself so they can continue fighting. Oh, so she's also a little like Lance. This is different music, by the way. To show you which of your characters are being attacked by enemies, red or blue thread will connect the enemy and the character they're attacking the targeting line. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's not good then. Hey! I can use high aggro. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So it's color-coded. Like Fire Emblem 3 houses! Recharge their arts gauges in different ways. Kavesi classes' arts gauges fill over time. Agnian classes fill by auto-attacking. No. Oh. So it's literally one team plays like 1, and the other plays like 2. I wonder if these characters will have like the 1, 2, 3 system that I was mentioning being absent earlier. Wow, okay. Got it. Yeah, she is like fighting with like a 1, 2, and then when you move, it goes away. So if I fire it off on the second... Oh! Then it fills the gauge like so much more. Okay, well I guess this is just what we're doing now. You know what, I didn't play as Nia too much in 2, although she was definitely my most second used main character. Just because running around on Dromark's back was cool. But at least I'm like doing combat, you know? Like this is something I'm cool with doing. As opposed to, I forgot her name, so that's what Uni! That's the sound that I'm choosing to make to represent these things. Man, these little flying, what were they? Cards? They're supposed to be? Look great in motion. I just like watching them do their thing. That's the only reason I'm getting in these battles, really.
Oh, hey!
Oh, hey! Jump with Mio, I want to see how she sounds. Okay, this is a good point. Well, pressing the B button now does a wide slash. But once we're through with this pack, and I have my funny little canister, I can do this for you. Hey, let's get this one too. Oh wait, Gemini Strike. What does this do?
Gemini, strike!
Strike!
That's that. Hey, I guess.
Don't think this is the norm.
Don't think this is the norm of the North.
Here's a goodie.
Hey. No, you didn't find that. I found that. I saw it. It's mine. Awesome game. Yeah, this is normal though. Yeah, if there's anything that modern Xenoblade games love with this engine, it is per object motion blur, and lots of it. Wait a second. Silver Nop-on coin. I wonder if it's fungible. Wow. Hello, Shulk emote. I don't think I've ever seen anybody use that before. I was literally wondering the other day, like, maybe this was, like, a bad call to add that one to the list, because it doesn't seem like... I think it's a good idea, but it doesn't seem like people are responding very well to it. My god, if there's ever going to be an excuse to spam the hell out of it.
Step aside or we will trample you.
I have just the strategy for it.
This is another one of those things where it's like, you know, I'm fighting the fucking level 11 owl at the start of the stream. Chat's coming with the Shulk emotes. I can see the future! And then I fucking die. Not on coin reel. Bitches will run over their party members in their 2022 Switch RPG and be like, can't help doing a Gemini strike! Can't help doing a Gemini strike! Oh my, that little doggy went flying. And all the little doggies will eat you alive. This is what, oh god, we're like literally in the Wolf lair. This is what, what's her name, Mio, says? Yeah, it's interesting that you can actually, like, have knockback on these guys. I understand, like, being able to, like, send them up with a... What is it? You break, topple, and then daze, and then there's, like, a fling? No, launch. Launch is what it's called. But that doesn't really move where their hitbox is. It moves them, like, vertically, not horizontally. I'm already thinking of ways this can be cheesed and exploited. Because, I remember in Xenoblade 2, something that I got really into doing is that there's a, I don't know what you would call it in 2, a unique monster, something special and powerful that you should not be able to beat normally. I was maybe like level 20 and this thing was like level 40. It's like a giant like little slithering snake thing in the sky. And it was flying, like let's imagine that this is happening right now. So it's flying over the edge of the cliff, so it's not above any ground, right? And what I would do is I would get into a battle with it that I know that I couldn't win, and then I would break it, and then I would topple it, and then it would fall all the way down the cliff and hit the ground, where it would take an insane amount of fall damage and die immediately, and I would get a shit ton of XP. The interesting thing now that you have knockback is the idea of doing this with ground-based enemies. That if you can just, like, get a normal guy up against a cliff and just, like, fucking throw them, then you may also be able to exploit this in the same way. This is my theory. Mio's class is pretty fun to play, TBH. Yeah! I'm into having a little more effort involved in the rhythm system. The nice risk versus reward of moving versus walking. You know, a more cynical Griffin would say that including both playstyles is kind of pessimistic and unfocused. Like, it's like, oh, they couldn't commit to one thing or the other, so they just did both. They just, like, didn't care enough. Oh, I guess that was her being asleep is what that was.
And we were just getting started.
But I am having fun in both ways. So I guess it's fine. But Griffin, you call that adding time on focus! You have to say the same thing about this game! No, I don't.
More enemies. What do we do? Eyes over here.
Appreciate
Couldn't keep them in check.
Uh-oh. Once again, I am very concerned about what the fuck this game is going to possibly look like. Once we have 6 party members doing this shit at the same time, all these arcs flying every which way, it's not gonna be good for me. I'm gonna need Nathan Fielder to, like, resuscitate me. Oh wait, this is like a big doggy. I know what you are. You're a changeling. I feel like shock isn't as common an emotion as you'd expect. I love to be shocked. I love to be surprised and not be able to deal with it well. That's my dog? You have a big dog? You have a lesser wolf? You know, Jackie, you've mentioned a lot of stories about your dog, about Lupin the Third. And it definitely is like a lesser wolf in spirit, you know. It is a crazy little doggy. God, I'm sorry. And then he just fucking, like, gets up and, like, runs away into the forest into the night? Sorry, I'm not through talking about this.
Mimi, are you gonna
It's a very, like... I think that show does a good job.
I'm okay.
Bit weirded out, but fine. I also say this about Xenoblade 3. They do a really good job at, like, making you, like, kind of second guess both Nathan and, like, the conceit of the show. Like, right from episode 1, they're doing this, but, it's really cool when the show, like, makes you not on the show's side on purpose. Oh, there's a nice, like, tweening back into zooming out. You just, like, immediately go flying back out. And, like, what are you doing? It has, like, a nice, easing when it went into its speed, which I really like. Man, there's a lot of these little freaks around, huh? So this team is also level 11. They don't have as much experience as my other party of 3. Oh, God! I think we found an actual unique monster! Unless I've heard this before? I believe I might have heard this before. Or have I? I don't know, man. It's been 4 days. Like I said, I would have wanted to do a Xenoblade Part 2 a lot sooner, right on the heels of the first stream that I did. Oh, Tion's down! Uh-oh. Well, can I do anything about it? I don't think we even have a healer on this team. Well, I guess Tion's got the healer icon. Our healer's down! That's not good. No, I've heard this before. That's kind of it. Oh, Sana's down too. Well, I tried. Man, they've really just got to give me the option to heal my dudes already. I'm tired. Like, there's no way to recover from this now, though. It's cool to hear this theme going for this long, though. Man, I miss my guys! Run? I'm not running! I'm gonna do it again! Oh, God, I have no idea where I am relative to the checkpoint I'm supposed to be at, though, now. I guess there's, like, guys here who will probably have to fight. No, don't go this way. Oh, I think you have to go up and around this, like, pond area. So I'm, like, really far back, actually. But I don't want to be really far back. Heal my dude, heal my dude. Andre says this with tears flowing down his face. Heal my dude, heal my dude. Heal my dude. Hellfight a Landon Ropel.
We will show no mercy.
Landon Ropel? Isn't that murder mystery game with the little teddy bear? I do really like being able to use the timing of the arts themselves to like vault off of those into other arts. It feels really fun to do. So, you're telling me that I do that, and then I come back down here, and that's going to take me back to the Wolfden that I was just at? I mean, this is the same thing with the Bunnet, right? Where if I just don't go after the big guy right away, pick off all the little guys, and then I can just, like, have time to recover on my own, and just go after the big guy one-on-one. It's even true, I would say, for the flamingos. Oh, okay. You got one of these too. And Doggy, actually. Like, I really want to do it if I can, right? And I don't see any reason why I shouldn't be able to. I guess it is literally called the Lesser Wolf. So let's focus attacks, I guess. Yeah, so I'm not sure what the any combo option on the left seems to be for. Because at first I thought it was like Xenoblade 1, where you're switching between like one of 3 modes, but it looks like you're only switching between one of 2 modes. Is that you're either picking the up option and the down option, and the left option is simply one that's enabled at all times. Why am I not? Oh, I'm targeting a fucking dog! Yeah, I don't know, this thing is really bad at just like, when you're using the shoulder buttons to jam through, to toggle through the units that you're focused on. Oh god, this now? It always picks shit that's really far away from you. And, I don't know, it's previously not a problem I've ever had with the Xenoblade series. It's usually, like, very smart about being like, okay, well, this is the one you're, like, actively fighting, this is the one that's, like, close to you, so we'll, like, order it in a way where you're always gonna wind up. And where you actually logically need to be fighting. And I do not find that to be the case with this one. There's been a lot of situations so far where I've just, like, found myself targeting the wrong dude and just, like, standing there doing, like, nothing. Like, wait, why is nothing happening? There's a guy, like, 50 feet away who I've somehow become very obsessed with. Yeah, the big doggy was the first unique monster I beat. Okay. So I definitely have a chance of it then. But maybe not unless this requires, like, the smaller doggies first. So that's Lapdog Vise. That's Lala Lapdog. We gotta get all these little guys on the way first. It's gonna be a lot of work, but I'll do it, because I want it. And then I'll fight another. I'll multitask is what I'll do. Like I'm standing right in front of this thing, I'm looking at it, and it's targeted this thing all the way to the left. I'm really not a fan of that behavior. I'm just not. Also, okay, you can't... Not all arts are equal in terms of being able to vault them into each other. You can vault your arts into Gemini Strike, you cannot vault arts into the other normal arts. Maybe that's probably a good time to roll more of these guys into it, though.
Don't think this is the norm.
So is that the guy that I was fighting earlier? Or that's like a medium-sized dog. That's like the big dog. They're both level 9, and I wasn't like looking for the name because I was usually preoccupied with the little guys. So it's hard to say. I mean, me personally though, I don't see too much, like, positional strategy when it comes to Mio's moveset. You can kind of just hit an enemy from wherever, which is good, because if enemies are always going to be looking at you, if that is the desired state for everybody to be facing you, then you would only ever really want front attack, so that's more of a shulky way of thinking to bring to the table. Yeah, though, after I was done with that Mario Kart stuff, though,
Move right away.
Wow.
I had a very interesting experience carrying all of my stuff back. Because when I brought it over, it was like literally in the evening,
Step aside or we will trample you.
which is a really funny time of day to be choosing to be walking down the sidewalk with like a fucking 27-inch monitor in your arms. But when I brought it home, it was like in the middle of the day, and they were doing some like work on like the road, or like on one of those like power stations nearby, and I got a lot of very strange looks, because it is like the size of my fucking body, and it is very awkward to carry. And by the time I got home, there's like a weird, like, I don't know what you would call it, an unhealthy mark, an unhealthy looking mark on like the crook of my elbow, where upon it was resting. I'm not gonna lie, this shit's fucking heavy. Carrying this thing around is very unpleasant. See, look, we're like driving it back. So if I can like keep that up, I could like send it flying off the cliff. I could even apply this logic to like the boss itself if I could like get it to like chase us around and like trick it into coming near the cliff. Like, I'm not gonna get too obsessed with needing to do this, but it is always going to be in the back of my head from now on. It just always will be. Okay, so there's two little guys nearby that I don't think we're going to be able to engage without causing actual trouble, but I do think we'll be able to get at least like this one.
Step aside or we will trample you.
I have just the strategy for this.
Eyes over here.
Okay, so these two have noticed us.
Keep them in check.
Big guy is still minding their own.
Eyes over here.
Appreciate it. Go.
Consideringly enough, I am actually noticing the word knockback appear on screen. And I suspect that Mio isn't the one doing it.
Wow. You got the blood pumping at least.
Using
Step aside
my
or
logic
we
and
will
deduction,
trample you.
I think it's more likely that the unit with the giant fucking hammer, I'm sorry, the giant sparking hammer, is the one responsible for the knockback, which means that I will not be able to use my cool strategies on purpose. Yeah, look at that, she just did it, not me. It like moved to the right because she was to the left, and I was like, definitely not responsible for that. But that means if I want to employ this strategy that I've been talking such a big game about, I will have to play as the most embarrassing character in the cast thus far. Although she is wearing like slightly normaler clothes than they've bothered showing her wearing during the some of the like the promotional stuff for this game. I recall her looking a lot skimpier ordinarily, but also like Noah wears like a red jacket, so I think everybody just has like these colony uniforms that they wear. Can't you play as the other characters? Yeah, you should be able to, and in a normal Xenoblade game, they would let you by now. But this game is very obsessed with having, like, a gentle onboarding process. There's a lot of, like, standard elements of the Xenoblade system that I should have access to that I just don't. I don't have the party gauge, I can't do chain attacks, I can't revive, and I can't switch party members. And I just now got this tactics menu. I didn't have that before either. This game hates people who know what they're doing. And this is why fighting that unique monster, oh hey, level up nice, is so worrying. Because when a party member is down, they're down for good. There's no way to get them back up. Which, in a normal battle, you can just, like, leave or get it over with pretty quickly. When it comes to battles against these guys, you really have to commit. You gotta be in it to win it. Because, yeah, it was forcing me to play as Uni earlier. That was not my choice. But it's a good thing that they gave me a character that I actually like this time. Although I do suspect that it'll eventually put a second party member in my hands sooner or later. With this Agnes team. Okay, there's one more little baby. And then that's gonna be like the luckiest shot we're gonna get. At going after the daddy doggy. Hey, speaking of the thing that just came out of my mouth though, my friend Katie Rose, who you may know from previously being on the Kiwi Galaxy Gallery that I did, like, man, that knockback, those characters are getting really close to that cliffside. Like, it's really doable, in theory.
You think those people got away safely?
Senna, why waste your time worrying about those Kavesi fools? Forget about them.
I'll do a little more of these guys, though. Just to keep the field as clear as can be.
You don't want to make Mimi mad.
You don't want to make Mimi mad. But she picked up that, that Fire Emblem Fates art book. That Pellucid Crystal. And she found very interesting Keaton things that have never before been seen. I mean, that art book's been out for a while. But nobody has ever, like, bothered to re-upload them. And, there is full-body Keaton artwork that, has not been, like, published anywhere else. And it's very good reference material, and I'm very happy that I have it now. She, like, sent me pictures of all the pages that have Keaton and Corrin on them. Alright, Lapdog Vs.
The only way is through, together.
Actually, the only way is away. But I just really love to hurt things, is my deal. Yeah, we gotta keep the pressure high, like, right off the bat. Because that's the thing, is that, we weren't, like, focused. We weren't focusing our attacks, like so. And so, while I was spending a lot of time fighting the little babies, these guys are busy fighting the big doggy. And that's how everybody, like, got dead. Really. Like, this guy's already on, like, halfway. This is not a big deal. When everybody, like, is doing the same thing. We're all on the same page. Yeah, man, rare Keaton content is a bit of a cryptocurrency in and of itself. It is profoundly value. It is of profound value. You know what? I can just fucking show it. I'm not gonna keep this to myself. If there's anybody that can benefit from what I have to share today, then I'll do it. If it can make the world a better, brighter place. Let's see. Katie Rose. Yeah, peep this shit, dude. This is so cool. So, there's a couple pages of this stuff. I will show all of them, because I think they're all very cool. Furannaru. There's like a Corrin page here. This isn't anything special. It just kind of is like a repeat of some of the other pages, and also like much more public information, to my knowledge at least. This Keaton thing I've never seen anybody else talk about. Yeah, check this shit out, man. Oh, is it? Don't make it sideways. It's gonna be one of these things? But it looks upright normally. Okay, there's a way to rotate it. Transform, rotate 90 degrees clockwise. Yes. So this is, the My Room... No! I'm back to normal! Command F, like, unrotates it for whatever reason. That's very stupid, OBS. I think you're very stupid. This is the My Room artwork where you go and you pet him. And, there's, like, some sketches of it, too. Now, you'll notice that this crop is about the same as what there actually is in the final product. So this isn't anything too new. I do, however, like to look at it for looking at its sake. And then this next page is huge. This is a huge deal. This one's also rotated. Hi, Caden. So I'll Command F first, and then I'll right-click Transform Rotate Clockwise. This is huge. Okay, so look at this, look at this, look at this. So you see this line that cuts across this Keaton artwork? This is a major, major development. Because in-game, if you tried to rip the sprite artwork, all you would see is, like, from that line upwards. Everything below would be fucking gone. But now, in the art book, we have legs. We have never ever before had legs. We've had legs in, like, Fire Emblem Heroes, I guess. But that, like, literally makes up shit about Keaton from the waist down because there's no, like, actual reference material out there. Or at least that they provided, what is it? Yugo something. Yugo powerful ass. Okuma Yugo, I want to say. But yeah, I just like to look at his legs, that's all. And then what is this? There's like a third one here, but I forget what it's for. Oh! This is like an earlier sketch of you? Of that same portrait art. And I'm a really big fan of this hand on hip, by the way. I also rough my arms like this. Very good. I also like that the poofy sleeve is not present yet, so it kind of just looks like he's wearing the vest and nothing else. Who is that? I go powerful ass? Let me fucking look this up. I'm already putting the controller down to talk about Keaton. First of all, I'm just gonna type in Okuma Yugo and see what I find. Fire Emblem Heroes Wiki? Okay, so I did get the name right. Okuma Yugo. That's the artist for Keaton in Fire Emblem Heroes. They have gone on the record to say that, in the wild animals have powerful muscles, so I gave Keaton a powerful ass. And I am not paraphrasing, they literally said that! That Keaton has a powerful ass, that's canon. Me drawing hands! And they also like to draw boobs on whatever character they're given. They're also responsible for Grima. There's like a Grima, like, fallen unit in Heroes. Oh my god. I almost feel bad for this thing. For this thing whose name is gastric acid. Glock Hamill. And is the guy in Star Wars.
We were just getting started.
I'm trying to think of others that they've done. I can picture it. There's like a guy who wears purple. He's got really long hair. I want to say Shannon, maybe. They've also done Shannon. And there was a fourth character that they also recently got like tasked to draw, although I can just completely forget who that is. Speaking of Fire Emblem Heroes, though, I did have a very interesting experience. And I gotta fucking put the controller down and tab out for like the 5th time. But this is another thing that I've been up to recently. This is something that it's very destabilizing information to receive, I think. Because take a look at this guy. So this character's been around. This little bat bitch. I think he is like in the current book, which I'm not up to. I've still only done 3, and I completely plan to not care about 4 or 5. If I do play those, I will be doing them on my own time and not streaming them because none of the characters do anything for me. But Book 6 has that Asker. It's got this guy. Point being, someone told me the other day that I look like that. And, as much as I'd love to make a Tails gets trolled expression at this information, I seem to have, over the past few days, instead just kind of been like cocking my head like I'm looking in a mirror and going, huh. Because I think this may also be a boy I have to draw now. Like, just slightly, just like a little bit on the list. They also did Joshua. Joshua might be who I'm thinking of. Joshua has, like, red hair, right? I want to say. That's my best guess. Man, they got a new Keaton already. Resplendent Corrin isn't enough. 700 orbs on Asker is not enough. What character is that? This guy? This is Elm from Book 6. Oh, we're all back here.
You lot.
I was wondering if we had gone all the way back to our 2 different homelands, why the environment looked so much the same. But I guess he didn't really walk too far away to begin with. Oh my god!
Much as I love
That was abrupt. Was that supposed to be abrupt?
What
It was
exactly
like a passage of time?
Yeah, beats me. I'm starting to get antsy
Bates
here.
meat.
What he said.
And how do you suppose we feel?
Tyan, don't be like this. Reel it in a little.
You guys.
Everybody's got like dirt on their faces. Everyone's getting like progressively dirtier.
On. Hold the torch.
This is a really cool. I've been talking about the eyes before.
Guys, let's live.
Great idea!
What kind of pep talk is that? Of course we're gonna survive.
But when you see the eyes, like a very like
We know where to go.
strong side angle, the pupils are kind of like they've modeled it
What are you even...
how the geometry or the anatomy of an eye would actually look from that angle.
Can't.
It's not just like a flat painted thing. It looks really nice in action. Elm is unwelcoming, aggressive, and rude.
Their irises glowed blood red, just like his did.
He's just like me for real.
Right.
Listen, all that matters to me is the thigh highs.
This is just conjecture.
I gotta do something about that. Or I guess the thigh high
Those soldiers
singular?
are perceiving us as enemies.
Because of the red irises.
Correct.
But what's even up with the colony? Did that freak do that? How?
That freak!
We don't know the method, but it's logical to think he did something.
That's exactly right. That's it. So instead of going off our separate ways, we stand a better chance if we all work together. Right?
I suppose I can't deny that.
If we are going to be running, we might as well have some kind of aim, right? People on opposite sides, working together. Do you see?
You're saying we can survive that way?
There's a nice amount of
Dude,
color
what are
detail
we doing about the
in
homecoming?
the eyelashes too. Like they're not like purely black.
Lance,
Mio's has like a lot of
Are you
like
being serious?
red flourishes in them. So does
Come on.
Lance.
You have to understand.
Mio's a little more orange. Like shows through
You
the
still
hair
want
as
to go
well.
After all this, I won't stop you.
Like there's a lot going on in this technical pipeline that's really cute. Although this is like a nice dramatic scene. This is a very Klonoa Fantasy Reverie
We'll have to
series
kill
of
our
me.
friends here.
Where there is like compelling story stuff going on.
Is that even
But I cannot get over like the
how our
visuals.
lives are supposed to go?
Look at his 3D modeled eyebrows. They're like popping out of his head. Jesus.
But after our homecoming, what's left?
Well, think of the praise they got up there. Up on that shining platform.
To me, it was like a pillar of husks. Terrible altar, built upon countless lives. You want that as your legacy? You're really okay with that?
Well, what do you want me to do?
I can't answer that for you. I don't know everything. But we need answers. I say we go out and find them. I want to know, why were we entrusted with these powers? What did he mean by the real enemy?
So, the city.
Yeah,
What did he say? A land pierced by a great sword? Oh, right. That sword. You know, that massive one.
That's
down
really
south.
funny that they're not capable of like italicizing the text. So they use asterisks like it's fucking Discord formatting. Yeah, you see what I mean? The pupils are like kind of to the right a little bit, like they're set in.
Well then, I guess you can count me in.
Mia?
I think I'd like to trust that man. Besides, how can we even fight anymore? After all we've been through.
They're the enemy.
They were the enemy.
Tyon's got kind of like tired eyes too, I'm just now noticing. Look at that.
Okay, I'm with Mimi on this one.
It may be to our advantage. I'll admit that, at least.
Oi, what's that look for? Don't just stare at me. It's creepy.
we're gonna need an answer soon.
Do I even have a choice?
Guess there's nothing for it.
Good.
Good.
My name's Noah. Colony 9, Special Forces Unit. As you know, I'm an officer. These three, Lance, Uni, and Riku, are my long-term friends. Oh, and this is my passion. Someday I'd like to play my own melodies. Not just the same old music that I learned in training. Okay.
Isn't that kind of like a depth of field there? It'd be really funny if he just fucking fell just straight down through this crate in the middle of his speech. Like he just couldn't hold his weight.
Come on, man. Really?
I'm called Mio. I'm an officer in Colony Gamma's musical unit. I can do the 100 metri in 7 seconds. Pretty quick on my toes, I guess.
You go, girl.
And I keep a diary. I like writing down what happens. I never miss a single day.
Uni's the name. Special Forces Unit, Colony 9. We act as Noah's escort. Me and the boys, inseparable since we left the pod. My special move's group heal. I'm great at healing my allies all at once.
I also introduced, hey chat, what's your special move?
Fortune clovers, I guess.
And I'm Senna. I've been Mio's roomie, ever since I was posted to Colony Gamma. My special move...
Stop talking like this!
Yes. I don't look it, but I can lift far more than my own weight. My hobby is...
Just make her actually muscular, you fucking cowards!
There you go, Lance. Got a muscle buddy.
Well, I'm Tyon. I'm part of operations and planning in Colony Gamma's survey branch. For this mission, I was assigned as support for the Officer.
And go on. Your special move?
I don't have a special move. What's the point? Why share details like that? I don't have hobbies.
Wow, Colony dull.
That was cute.
Riku, in Colony 9.
You're not a part of this, man, come on.
And these are attendants of Riku. They at your disposal.
God, the way his like head fucking rotates. I really don't like the idea of this thing having like
Manana
bones.
was cookie pot in Colony of Mio and others. Manana master of food. Stews, baked goods, fry-ups. Can even cook up a mean Gonzalez eyeball.
eyeball.
I didn't realize both Agnes and Kevis assigned Nopon to their Officer squads. Weird coincidence, huh?
Yeah. Wouldn't have expected similarities there.
Listen, these guys are the 7th party members. They're going the instant to have the option to replace them.
Come on.
My name's Lance. I'm from the same colony as Noah. I work as the unit's defense.
I'm sorry, he has fangs?
Move.
Jesus Christ, people!
Figure it out. Ugh. Do we have to do this rubbish?
Just bear with us. We can plan, now that you've joined.
Guys, he's
You're
got
acting
fangs.
like we're a team already. Ugh. Spock's alive. Fine then, I'm with you.
You totally sure?
What else do I do? Not like we've got much choice. So, what's our angle?
We have made some distance, but we're still in the colony's search zone. Luckily, we don't have any colonies south of here. And you?
We shouldn't have any colonies mobilized either.
So we go south then.
Yeah. What are you doing there?
Well, our clothes are pretty filthy. Just wondered if there was anything to change into. Oh. Fashion and utility.
I need a change of clothes too. 'Cause these are...
Let's all take our clothes off together.
Stop at clothes. Have a look around. Take anything that could come in useful.
She sounds like the TikTok text-to-speech. I'm trying, like, not to be too mean about it,
Anything
but
we could use.
man, there really is something about her voice. As much as I like to make fun of British people, it's like weird when somebody isn't. I don't know. Hi, Riku. I wonder what Lance is gonna put on. Ah, Spockettle! Oh, wait. Yeah, the music here is, like, cool. I don't mean this as a jab, just an observation. I mean it as a jab! It's not exactly like the TikTok's text-to-speech voice is like ASMR to my ear. Oh, wait, Tyon's over here. Almost missed you guys. Do you think they'll ever give Banana a banana? Like, that has to be the entire point of this character, and if they don't, it is, like, wasted entirely.
Hey, these are all clothing containers.
Cooking ingredients here. Itchy to get at these.
There's one with equipment too.
Oh, God. Are they gonna do, like, the cooking bit from X again?
We'll just have to deal.
What's with the frown? Have they got nothing in your size?
Well, this fabric is awfully thin. It doesn't seem very
Awfully skimpy.
reliable.
You can't expect
One of them, like, pulls out, like, a maid dress?
bound to be better than nothing.
No, I actually don't trust
with what you have
this
now?
game with that sense of humor, because that's what 2 was about.
You'll have to make
It was a
sure.
bad idea. I can be trusted with this,
You know,
however.
I might be able to rock this jacket.
Maybe I'll go for this one. I like the colors.
Not exactly the freshest threads, eh?
Maybe it's on the old side, but there's no tears. It'll be fine.
This is cute. They're just hanging
Lots
out.
of funny designs here, huh?
They sure do. Some of the stuff's like, how do you even put it on?
Oh, no.
Easy to move in this.
No! Why does this have to happen?
Are there any more of those?
Sorry, just this.
Oh, shoot.
What is it? Not gonna change?
Huh? Yeah, Hang on. Still gotta, change my boots, I guess.
Your boots? You'll need a hand with those, yeah?
He just offers to, like... It's not even like a... He doesn't hesitate. Oh, he's like fucking...
Wait, I can help.
Everyone's running so fruitily. This rules.
What spooked them? They could have just changed here.
Gay people
They were
moments.
pretty far off, huh?
This bros being bros. Whoa! The way I was like literally about to like groan when Senna was on screen.
Is that...
Oh, her head kind of freaked out there. Wait, Noah's got
Yeah.
boobies.
My time left. Think about it. Wouldn't want to lose track of time and just run out. Today, it's exactly 3 months. 3 more months. And then I'll be gone from this world. I've thought about this a lot. About what I can achieve. What I'll leave behind. I've sent off so many.
God, I really do talk like this as a 23-year-old. I've got a month left. Before it's all over.
I see. So that's why you trusted that guy. You hope to live more.
I don't know. Doesn't matter. But you and me, just talking like this, I think that's kind of amazing. And if there really is hope, in that place that the man mentioned...
Is that what you'd want for a legacy?
Weird question.
Those who can leave their legacy, are they content at the end?
Huh?
And the ones left behind, can they really come to terms with that?
That's food for thought. Huh?
I think about it all the time. What we leave when we're gone. What that connection truly means.
Connection. Eh? Heavy stuff.
Yeah. That's life, I guess.
Still very strange to see any man and woman in this game share anything that like resembles like a normal conversation, you know? Like, you know, you can tell that there's eventually going to be like a romantic angle to it. But I'm just comparing this to like previous sitting around campfire scenes. And it is, like, so much more watchable than anything in 2. It's not even comparable. Oh, this is a cute way to save the game. I'm into that. Yeah.
It's good to keep a record.
Agnes and Kevis, working together as a team.
Oh, is this like a Sonic Adventure recap
Tyron
now?
Seems a little dissatisfied. But at the time, his thinking...
Yeah, bro, you made the game. Just... make italicized text. There are infinite possibilities. You can sculpt a world of imagination, but they can't sculpt like a slightly tilted, leaning letter. I'm sorry, by the way, I did not read these special moves that people have. My special move is beat Griffin at Mario Kart. Okay, I shouldn't have read these. 1000 Demon Penalty. My special move is funny dancing frog emote.
nothing.
Stop hitting the gritty lands! It won't change a thing!
Run with all the breath you have.
I also start crying when we go back to Ruby Land.
We can go through here, and then we're out.
All right.
Oh no!
We almost made it.
Why did I say it exactly like, oh no, our table, it's broken? Oh no, our table! I just realized I've been thinking Lance's name is Lang. Well, you might be mistaking Lang for Long. I love, there's a certain bit from one episode of Community where, Troy, like, goes through something traumatic, and Abed, like, keeps putting, like, more and more blankets on him. It's like, I don't know, that's what they're supposed to do when someone's, like, been through something.
Saved many more lives. Who are?
Who
I'm
are?
Ethel, from Colony 4.
Silvercoat Ethel. She pushed her colony all the way to rank silver, and in her 3rd term at that.
Some do call me that. However, a person's worth isn't in their color. It's here.
Yeah, why do you have that?
Nice blade you've got.
Okay, well, alright then. It's whatever. It was a very dangerous thing for me to compare this to Ruby so early on. Because it's all I'm going to be able to think about forever. Excuse me?
Wow.
Even they're watching the Prosafia Gaming cutscene compilation.
This passage of fate. We got ourselves a nice little awakening.
Why is he, like, steaming?
All talk
I guess he's,
when
like,
you
on
left
fire.
here, but you've nothing to show for it, Dee.
Oh, spare me, P. After all, I did precisely what I was meant to do.
So, about that huge bet of yours, pray tell us who won.
A draw, I think. And with 2 whole colonies on the field. We should have sallied forth in the first place. The whole thing would have been done by tea time.
It was Jay who insisted on it. I thought that had already been communicated.
British Sean Chiplock?
I believe it's my turn next.
H, I'm pretty sure you already had your kicks the other day when you wiped out Colony 8, no? Surely the turn is mine.
Honestly, you make more noise than the rabble at a feast.
There.
Even if you did stop its raging flow, it will soon burst through. All it takes is the slightest fissure.
This is,
That is fate.
This is a Sonic Lost World cutscene.
D.
D.
The gang's all
This is the new Apple keynote. Good morning. There was like a stage and like an audience.
Kay, will you go?
If you say I go, I go.
Well then.
Anime meeting.
Let us see how
Anime villains meeting in an empty void is a bad trope. I agree with this. I think it's cooler to meet a guy and not know what the fuck is going on and kind of like discover that there's an organization on your own rather than just like being shown an organization for its own sake, you know? Hi! Boobs! 3D model boob, like the, hold on. Yeah, she really does talk like a Xenoblade 2 character. These are the noises they make when they jump, by the way.
Guys, what do you think you're doing?
Tyan, morning!
Hey!
Oh, no, why does he have to have a camouflage ass?
Haven't gone and woken up the whole Forsaken Continent.
So lame.
Oh, this.
Yeah, look, he's like,
we might be able to do
the way there's the tiny little like fold of the texture being like pulled taut over his body.
Yeah! How badass was that? We thought if we pulled it off, it'd raise our chances of survival a whole bunch.
And you think it's that easy?
Huh? I mean...
I don't mean to burst your bubble here, but don't you think...
Your bubble?
Maybe that power's meant only for them?
Yeah, but that Mobius guy...
Lane's
he
got a
didn't
hell of a
hurt
side
us.
profile.
I just thought...
You thought maybe you could transform as well? What makes you think it would be you two, anyway?
Oh no, wait a second.
It could be me and Lance.
It's just...
He's gonna pair off with Uni, isn't he? Which means that these two are gonna pair off with each other. This fucking blows!
Something wrong?
Not at all. Then, I guess that leaves me with her. I envy you, I really do.
Oh, what are you moaning about now?
Let's drop it. I don't want us bickering this early. Especially, not now we seem to be sharing a common destiny, we happy few.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're
His
trying to get
his
us
left
all
wing
worked
blade
up.
is kind of twitching.
Think whatever you want.
I think you might be on the mark, though.
Oh?
We were all there. Every one of us. In the same
So
situation.
this is what these characters are gonna look
Now,
like for the
hold
next
on.
50 hours, huh?
The only difference was, I was set on protecting Mio, protecting all of you guys. And then I suddenly transformed.
That's it? That's all it took?
Yeah.
So you can take that form via a strong desire or emotion?
Possibly.
Probably too much to ask a Professor Grump here.
What, me?
Well, who do you think?
Why does she have like a little like bicycle helmet clip as like a choker?
As if I'm gonna join with you.
Uni.
Yup.
Come on, though.
You're not going to manage this overnight. Not the way you all are right now. Even so,
Uni
can't hurt to have a little hope.
belongs with Mio.
I suppose there's logic.
And, man, there's nobody who wins. If you ever tie on with anybody, then, like, there's gonna be one boy who, like, misses out on this. There's... Someone's gotta get excluded. I'm not sure what my opinions on this are yet. Here's what we'll do. Think of it like the chasing arrows of a recycling symbol. Tyon pairs up with Noah, and then Noah pairs up with Lance, and then Lance pairs up with Tyon. Final answer. Yeah, let's go on a fucking adventure already, dude. I'm ready for like a nice change of scenery. To like play a game. I'm ready for a long journey. Some new overworld music, dude. I forgot that they had like little heads-up displays in their eyes. Milk Meadows. They'll pair up and do a combo move called the Straight Shuffle. Don't forget Riku! Switch control between the characters in your party. Oh, I will? Where? Where do I do that? Not here. I guess on the pause screen. I want to play as Lance for a little bit. Oh, why did Lance put clothes back on? I guess he's wearing that underneath now? Yeah, no, I need to walk that man into a wall right fucking now. I don't want to pick this up first, though. So, characters, and then that's how you do it. So, I was wondering if I was, like, missing out on something, like, really obvious. That is just how you do it. Unless it's not. Characters. Eleanor, maybe I gotta press A as confirm. Confirm? I don't know. Does that work? No, it doesn't. What? Give me my meow meows! Eleanor on this screen doesn't do anything. I mean, there's no, like, category that says party. Where do you do it? So I've selected him. There's like a model view. What's the part that I'm missing here? I mean, I'm chill just sitting here listening to this menu music for a little bit. It helps to not frustrate, but... okay, can I go back to read the tips? So all... Is this organized in, like, the order that I received the tips? Or combos? Because what I'm looking for is, changing player character. While holding ZL! And you can do it on the overworld. Or in battle. Which seems like pretty major, actually. Oh.
Leave it to me.
Might as well, yeah?
Yep. Hey, look at the, like, there's, like, a nice, like, bounce to, like, the fur on his coat when he, like, runs around. Look at the physics on that. It's really nice, actually. Hey, Lance, what's your favorite letter?
This was a nice find.
Alright, well, enough dawdling around. It's time to get the camera stuck on a wall and make him walk towards the camera. No, I have to do it when he's, like, lit from the front. I gotta see, like, the cel-shaded highlights on him is what I gotta do. I gotta look at those abs. Like, look at that fucking fabric, man! Are you kidding me? Come the fuck on, dude! Look at how much his boobies, like, stick. It's like he got a whole shelf going on. The depth involved. Jesus Christ! I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry, Ryan. You simply aren't good enough anymore.
I know this stuff too.
Let's try out playing as Lance though, just for the sake of it. I seems to be pretty interested in Mio's playstyle. Let's see what he's all about. Yeah, oh, and there's 6 of us now. As far as like the battle system goes, I kept talking about how I was waiting to try this on, and here we are finally doing it. The first thing I'm noticing is that enemies go down fucking instantly. And also the performance still does not seem to really be taking a hit here, despite double the amount of shit going on screen now. All in this open world, while there's more enemies. I mean, I guess we're in a cave area, so it's not going to be like the most stressful benchmark you could possibly come up with. But still very interesting to think about nonetheless. That this is going to be what the game is pushed to from now on. Wait a second, hold on. Why are we not all the same level?
Okay.
Am I gonna get in trouble for not leveling up one party, one half over the other? Because I thought it'd be nice if we all just like did it together. We have this like thing that we could like share. Oh, there's like a canister over here. What? It's Landon Roppel! Landon Roppel.
out on my own.
Right, let's push on.
I mean, I guess we're leveled up now, but I don't know if the bars are ever going to be the same. It's tragic. It's a damn tragedy. Yeah, I like how slow his animations are, though. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to, like, get good at. And, like, very, like, deliberately time out your arts. Oh, watch this. There's going to be a cool moment when you're, like, come out of the cave, and that's going to be, like, the Gara Plains moment. And I bet this will be, like a seamless transition, too. Because Xenoblade Chronicles 2, the lighting engine has, like, when you're in, like, a dark place indoors and you're looking outside, it gets kind of blown out like this, and then when you actually exit, it kind of simulates the effect of your eyes adjusting. And what do you know? That's exactly what happened. Although, it's not really a beautiful vista as I was expecting. It is just a wall.
Fight with focus.
That's all there is to say.
I practically know this one by heart.
Like, look at this. Is the Agnes half just gonna be like half a level above everybody else from now on? Listen, it's not my fault nobody gave me like big doggies, okay? Oh my god.
Right, let's push
This
on.
poor music can't get like a single word out before it's all over. I'm gonna be listening to like the first 2 seconds of this for forever. Whoa! There's a lot of stuff going on over there. Is that like Uraya up there already? Hold on. Milik Meadows, you can choose to go left or right from here. I guess what I would need to do is like look for the sword. That looks more like a horn to me though. It's like snowy over there. Hold on. Not yet, not yet. I want to see what else I can see. I mean, this is where it's telling me to go. Oh no, I think this is Uraya over here. I can see like the shape of the mouth already. Which begs the question, what is supposed to be behind me? There's a whole lot going on over there. Wait! This literally is Gara Plains! Those are the exact same cliff formations. And knowing this game, it's not supposed to be a cute nod. It's supposed to be literally the remnants of the Bionis knee. Alright, well this is Kilmara's Highland. This is our first big moment to drink in the majesty of Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
It'll be a long journey before we reach the Great Sword.
And I'd really like to listen to this music in complete silence for the next 20 minutes, but it is going to assault me with a cutscene right away. I'm glad you're not just sticking to Noah in battle like you did with Shulk in Xenoblade Chronicles. Yeah, there's boobies.
Hey guys.
But it's not going to last for long. I will go back eventually. He is like the playstyle.
There's something that I forgot to tell you.
I'm gay.
About who in charge of Din duties?
No. From now on, I want us to avoid combat.
Oh, really?
So,
what?
Kevez, Agnes.
Oh, unless he means like
either of them
only
decide
people.
To put up a fight, don't kill them, okay?
Here's this big RPG overworld. Don't do any battles.
But why?
Guess it'd suck having to draw on our allies.
Do we just knock them out cold or something?
Or get them to surrender.
How kind of you.
Huh?
I'm sure our past victims will appreciate that.
You little...
We don't need to take any more lives. There's no point. There's a reason we met. There has to be.
Huh?
You think?
Back then, if we hadn't met each other, we wouldn't be here like this.
Look at this
now.
mid cutscene inverse
Even though we're being
kinematics.
chased by both nations at once.
We get chased, we run. Easy.
A smart new decision.
Previous Xenoblade cutscenes have never had the courage to make a scene on a slope.
We'll keep on running. To that sword.
Talk about bad blood.
Just give it time. It's early days.
Maybe so.
Funny pattern you got there.
You can talk. You've got those shiny chest doodads.
Oh boy.
We've always had these.
Are they really going to try to explain the parallel rules of the worlds of Xenoblade 1 and 2 in the world of Xenoblade 3? It's like a lot of world building for people who are like just getting into this for the first time. I don't know if it's really necessary.
Worlds apart.
No one's worlds apart. If anything, we should be questioning all that we've thought to be true. Differences are all a matter of perspective.
Like, I don't know if, for example,
Our skeptic.
with Alvis, if there suddenly needs to be a scene where like, hey, what's that weird key on your chest? Like pointing it outright.
I think it's easier to take things at face value, you know?
Now, wouldn't that be nice?
Huh? You making fun of me?
All I said was, it would be nice.
Oh, no, you don't. You just call me an airhead, you jerk.
This is just... How long are you going to drag this out?
For as long as I sparking need to, until you come clean, Four Eyes.
I can't believe this. Someone shoot me.
You know, the fictional swearing has actually been much more reserved today compared to before. And I do mean this as a complaint. They should be doing it more. Like, isn't this just like the rest of the cutscene? Why did they all stop talking? It's not like it was like an interstitial gameplay sequence or anything. They just like stopped in the middle and like switched. The Hillside Hulk. Alright, well... It's time to go back.
You want me to lead?
No, I don't. It's the last thing I want. Now let's go exploring! Yippee! Didarogo Gagawa! Oh my god, the monkey. Smushy rice. I wanna go get this. I wanna go get the capsule. And what are these green guys? Agam Grebel? These are very fun noises to make with my mouth. Whoa. Oh god. Wow. Look at these designs. Wow, I gotta like adjust to Noah for a second here. I haven't had the chance to do it all day to play as Noah. I've gotta like work my way back up to it. Get used to it. Oh my god. When it comes to 6 party members at once, what's mostly concerned me is thoughts about, well, how's it gonna play? You know, it's only now occurring to me that I haven't really put too much thought into, Jesus Christ, how is it going to sound? Because 3 people talking at once is already pretty, like, infamously too much when it comes to the Xenoblade series. They've just doubled it. Like, it's like a lot of audio information to take in, you know? Because that's the point, is that all these characters are, like, flagging things about their states. And now, because there's so much going on at once, there will never be, like, a moment of silence where there's no character who doesn't have something that they just need to tell you right this instant. Like, it's kind of a lot. I am noticing that the way they seem to be dealing with, more visually stressful moments is dynamically lowering the resolution during like the overclock buster that I was doing. I really noticed it a lot there. But I guess Xenoblade 2 probably did this in some regards as well. But that game is kind of just blurry all the time, so even a Xenoblade 3 that's like sometimes sharp is alright. I think they just have like better filters over the game, because they did some weird shit in 2 that this is a very funny animation that kind of tried to like overcompensate for the low resolution with some really like bad approaches. They just straight up made the game look worse. So I think this is a nice happy medium. I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but I think in games I tend to like more of a raw, unprocessed image. You know, something that people tend to get pretty cranky about whenever there's like a Nintendo game that comes out. Is like, WTF, no anti-aliasing? And I'm actually like not a fan of it. Like if they give me the option, like I would rather just like a higher resolution, un-anti-aliased picture than like a lower resolution anti-aliased one. Or even, I mean, that's often not like the two sides of the coin that you're choosing between. But I think even just like a lower res anti-aliased looks better to me. Because I mean, yeah, you notice the edges more, but they're like sharper that way at least. That's how I see it. I like a good sharp edge. I keep reading this as Adam Grebel.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the
Like he's just like a guy.
Avoided that.
What were they gonna do? Make me yawn myself to death?
They ran out of budget. I would be very curious to see what a version of this game would look like if this game's release slot didn't get swapped out with Splatoon 3. Because, like, I guess it's, like, fine in this state, but, I wonder what a few more months of polish would have done to this game, even if it didn't necessarily, like, need it so desperately. Because I doubt they would just sit on a finished thing for, like, months. They'd probably just, you know, well, we got the extra time. Do a little bit of extra tweaking here and there. You think so? That's like the longest any battle has ever lasted in this overworld. That one actually felt balanced for 6 party members.
Is this like a rare thing?
Pretty Pepito? No, los Pepitos! This is so funny. Like, it's already a little silly to see 3 guys gang up on just like a little animal that's minding its own business. But 6 people is like twice as funny. Like, these guys just really decided that they had to fuck this guy's day up. It did, however, have an exclamation mark on it, so I was left with no choice.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
Valeria Hill. I'm a little concerned by the fact that this guy's like traveling so far down along the river. Because before they were like hanging out underneath that cliff. But I guess it's an interesting way to handle like a world layout. Where like they're not using an enemy as like a wall, but rather just like as something that's like navigating the area and something that you have to keep conscious of. Like it's always on the move. It reminds me, bizarrely enough, if anything, of Egg Chamber from Sonic Adventure 2. You know, that Rouge stage where you've got that like little drone that patrols in a circle. You have to like be mindful of where it is in the stage when deciding where to go to next. Although, for the time being, it is directly in my fucking way, and it also just turned around, so that is like the maximum space it patrols. So he'll just go up on this hill and go around it. No, I bet if I push it off a cliff, though, I could probably kill it instantly. Like, these have got to be literally, like, the same models, right? Like, these look like they're from Definitive Edition. Oh, shit. Sunset? Oh, Xenoblade games love a good sunset. Hold on. I gotta find out. I need to find a picturesque platform right now! Hurry, Noah, hurry! I was trying to enjoy myself here. I mean, the sun seems like it's coming from that way anyways. So I can imagine it's only so picturesque anyways, but... it helps! It helps a little bit. And we gotta focus up here. I mean, I guess the point of 6 party members is that you can spread them thinner. However, I simply refuse to. That's my decision. Yeah, though. This is fucking unlistenable. Oh, I missed Feather Vein of Pain. My old friend, it's been some time. We could have, yeah. But it wasn't my I was just trying to enjoy a nice view, man. That's all. That's all there is to it. Who? Come on, you could have gotten in on this earlier. Kept the music going a little longer. Hammerhead! Shit, days 2? Nice. When I wake up, first thing I do, edge thrust. Wonder if I can hop down from here. No, there's like a battle that I would be lowering myself directly into. on the heels of bad damage. Not a good idea. Anyways, thoughts on that daytime theme? Lavish production value. Compositionally doesn't do too much for me. Which is weird to say, considering how derivative Gormati already was of Gaur Plains. This is like my least favorite of the three. Which is pretty disappointing. If we were to literally invoke the imagery of Gaur Plains, you could at least like live up to it musically. But this seems to be the case with Ace this time. I don't know what it is. The magic has kind of gone with these guys for me. I don't know. I'd like to be proven wrong. I'd like for that to change. I'd like to keep giving them a chance. But all I can say is what I honestly think about the work that I've heard so far, which is not very promising. I don't know. Because, okay, we've got great battle music. That's all I really have to say. We've got cutscene music that doesn't sound like a Xenoblade game, and is also just unmemorable in its own right. And then we've got field music that does sound like a Xenoblade game, but is also still unmemorable. And a main title screen theme that's unmemorable. Like, it's a bit of a problem. I think later on the themes get better. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That's why I don't want to, like, write off the entire body of work that this game is going to be, because, you know, Xenoblade games have a lot of overworld areas. But I don't know. For the purpose that a Gaur Plains setting is supposed to serve, where it's, you know, your first foray into this big, grand open area, there are certain notes it's supposed to hit. And I don't mean that in a literal sense, where it's like, oh, it should literally use the motifs of Gaur Plain. Because that's what Grimont did, and I don't think that sounded good either. I just mean, like, emotionally, or in terms of, like, the pacing, I guess, is what I mean to say. And, man, it is music, but I do wish I could, like, put my finger on what it is that it's just not doing for me. And kind of pull it apart a little bit more, but I'm no musician. I'm not one to put my fingers on this sort of thing.
Got a rare doodah right here.
Whoa, what's that, Glowy? That's gotta be some canister.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
I do have a confession to make. And I forget if it's one that I made before, but I feel that it's relevant to the subject at hand. In my long and storied history of wanting to know what I'm talking about when it comes to music, but actually never knowing what I'm talking about when it comes to music,
Don't try to stop us.
Leave it to me.
This was like a couple of months ago now. But Max was playing Sonic Adventure, and they were, you know, sharing that over screen share, and they were doing Gamma's story, great part of that game to play. And they were on the final boss.
Let's push on.
And if there's anybody who knows anything about, what is it, E101 Mark II Beta? I think that's the name of the guy.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
But the music during that boss battle has this really fun, jazzy sound. And at a certain point, there's a vibraphone that kicks in and starts doing its thing. And to that I said, Noah, are you okay? Can you... Oh my god, he keeps vibrating faster and faster!
You look great.
Okay, well, I think that other thing ran away. And when that happened, I said, man, these lounge bells sound really great. And Max stops, and I imagine they do whatever the long-distance equivalent of turning to me must be. And they say, Griffin, what the fuck are you talking about? Lounge bells?
I'll rein myself in.
I'm like, yeah, it's the thing that goes like this. And they said, Griffin, that's called a vibraphone. And it doesn't appear just in lounges.
Did you see me in action, Mimi?
And I said, oh, okay, well, that's what I thought it was called. And then I said, well, I saw it called that once, and I wonder who it is that said this, that instilled this deeply wrong thing in me. And I tried to look up the term lounge bells to see if I could find anything that, like, relates it to, like, being used to describe a vibraphone. And I've never seen it done. There is zero evidence that this has ever happened, but I promise that this is the reason that I did this.
I practically know this one by heart.
That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the
Hi,
usual,
Gribble.
Noah.
These guys are awesome. I hope we see, like, lots of other interesting kinds of new Xenoblade overworld enemies. Because, you know, I do feel like there is sometimes a bit of an urge, especially in these, like, first areas where you're trying to be like, yup, this is a Xenoblade game, it's all the creatures you know and love, but they kind of just do the greatest hits a little too often as far as enemy variety goes for its own good. The fact that I have not seen those little fluffy brown cow guys a single time yet is very encouraging. Like, there's still bunnets, but that's like literally the only one so far, I think. Wait a second! Wait, what? Listen to this and it makes when it dies. Listen when it dies.
That was over way too soon.
That is the same death sound as the fucking potted plant enemies from The Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning for the Nintendo GameCube. They go, "Arr." And I'm not saying, that sounds a little similar. It's not like, you know, oh no, our table. It's like, oh, you know, you point that out and like, oh, it's like this other thing that I know. It's the exact same sound. Like, that's just from like a public library that they're using this from. Without a doubt. It's like the first guys that you see in the swamp. It like eats David Spade. Things like this. He goes, "Arr." It's literally the same. I'm not gonna pull up some fucking Spyro shit to like pull it out right now. But I hope you can like believe me. I hope you can understand what it is that I have to say, that we all know a thing or two about the Legend of Spyro games by now, after all that I've done to keep the Griffin Galactic community abreast of its goings-on.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
You know, like, we're on the same page. We know what the Legend of Spyro featuring, I almost said Mariah Carey. Who am I thinking of?
So, when's
Elijah Wood! Why did I mix up those two names?
I practically know this one by heart.
Skinny legend Elijah Wood, of course. Famed voice actor Mariah Carey.
Lance wants something a bit meatier.
I mean, there's like the basic like same phonetic like, I don't know, like that could be like a very like muffled version of Mariah and Elijah.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
I like when he vibrates. Man, could not be a further gulf to mistake them though. Okay, this is something you really want to take on though. If I possibly can. Oh, hey, here's the glowy too.
Here we go, guys.
But it is going to be like a lot of dudes to juggle. So I think it is going to be best to just one by one take on the Wolf strategy, as it were. So, yeah, what is this thing? Odd ring-like shard. So that's no capsule, for sure, but a valuable item nonetheless.
Here we go, guys.
It's Shiny Adam. Oh my god. I hate when I realize things, because I'm never going to be able to unhear this for the next 90 hours.
Don't try to stop us.
Although actually with the combined playtime, it's maybe closer to 95. 94, actually. If I'm estimating this to go exactly for 100 hours. But I could be proven wrong, because my playthrough of, let me see, was Definitive Edition in like the last played games, like the last 20 played games still, or is that too far back? 75 hours. That was my Definitive Edition playthrough, and that's including Future Connected. But I don't know. Somehow I have the impression that this game wishes to get indulgent with itself, to the point where it probably will be the longest one. I don't know. That's just the way it feels to me. That's the impression I get so far. Not that the pacing has been like bad so far in terms of like where you go. Although maybe it is, because you definitely get to Gara Plain and Gorma in the first 4 hours in the other two games, and this has taken 6 hours. So maybe there is something to say on this. But certainly not in a noticeable way necessarily. Because there are still like other like large field areas that you get the chance to like stretch your legs in prior to what is effectively the Gara Plains, so it's definitely doled out that feeling in like a spread out enough way. Where it felt like it took too long to get to the overworld stuff. Alright, we gotta focus on Perturbed Bilkin. This thing moves so fucking fast. You can really tell it's a scaled up version of a little guy that was never meant to be this big. Because these kind of quick movements make sense on a little guy. When it's a huge dude taking up the whole screen, not so much, actually. This one's taking a sweet time, though. Oh god. Oh no, we've got our first... whatever this thing is. It's called like Bound or something like that, right? You can't use your arts? Oh, well you literally can, so I don't know what this did. Maybe it's like a poison? But it sure looks pretty similar. What? What happened to the animations? It just like stopped, it was like sliding around on the ground. Oh, Shackle, that's what it's called. Okay. So it is the thing that I think it is. But I thought Shackle was what stopped you from using your arts. If that's not what Shackle is for, then what is it doing to me? It's not that, and it's not a poison either. And I can still move around. What's it for? Nice! And a daze, just in time for a good old back attack. See, because when it's on the ground right now, on the heels of this topple, it's still like kind of twitching and moving around. It just like literally froze. As if I used an ice arrow on, what are the guys in Wind Waker that go, you know, they kind of like, bah. And they're like the baby versions of like the Helmer. I think they're just called like rocks or something like that, right? Those things get real freaked out when you use an ice arrow on them. They also slide around motionlessly in a very similar sense. Hey, this is the longest I've heard this battle theme go on for, though, so that's kind of cool.
I wish we could have avoided that.
So, when's the battle happening?
Very satisfying conclusion, too. Alright, well, I think that covers it, though, for this little hillside, so I think I'm ready to start, like, worming my way down a little bit more. Let's see. Heavy Brog? Yeah, I think these guys are older enemies as well. Yeah, I'm trying to LB, I'm trying to RB. I think if you hold A, that's how you do it. You sheathe. No, holding A works after you've decided to already battle. And then you can undo that step. I don't know how to like untarget besides just like walking far enough away that it just like gives up. But there definitely used to be a way to actively cancel out of it from just like this selection mode. See, we gotta be careful. Oh, no, maybe not.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
Being down at the river, it's like a little dangerous due to ongoing guerrilla events. But it's like going away from us, not towards. So, worth keeping an eye on in general, but definitely not right now.
Make me your
ZR attention? What was ZR attention? Oh! I thought this was like more of like a observing the wildlife of the ecosystem kind of situation. Like the wolves eating the corpse of, I don't know, the fucking feathery deer thing. This is like when those people were battling. Which means I guess you get to pick a faction to side with? Let's see how that works. Yeah, and you actually do get to pick a side now. Okay. So you either get bonus XP or crypto. So I'm going to side with these guys. Very interesting. Well, these guys look very HD. All the normal mapping on like the skin. Now that's what I call slime. Oh god, but nobody's focusing either. I mean, I don't see any red arches, so it doesn't seem very pressing, but you know, it's not how I prefer to go about things. Huh. That's not a bad idea for an RPG. You kind of like get to choose. Wait, and these guys are like nice to me now. Like even if I press R, it doesn't give me the option. Oh my, whoa! It doesn't give me the option to fight them. Oh, well they are just gone now. I was hoping they would just be like friends forever with me, but they're not. Wasn't meant to be. Oh, these guys are from, I want to say 2, right? Not the literal crust-dip that I'm fighting right now, but the little lily pad thing that I'm like looking past over there. These guys are very funny in 2.
We should move right away.
Aw, and we were just getting started.
Okay, so I'm pressing R and L pretty repeatedly. Why can I not target these guys? Oh, you have to piss them off first? Is that the way it works? Immortal Bland. A Bland? You cannot just call a dude a Bland. I'm sorry. Hey, beater. What the hell was that thing? Did it like summon a thing, or was that just like a very extravagant attack animation? Oh, you know what though? I should get this other thing pissed off too. No, it's already dead. But the music gets to keep going, yippee!
You're a lifesaver.
Man, I've got to say, this seems like it would be a really fun game to just grind away in handheld mode when you just have like some time to yourself. Not that I will, but it leaves me wondering what the handheld performance of this entry is, because I know that quite famously Xenoblade 2 was not very good about this, and Definitive Edition, while better, is not far behind. So I wonder if they've gotten better about this with 3, if at all. Sorry, this shit's going crazy. I gotta keep going. No, but it's gonna rope the special boss into it, though. I think this is the last guy. I've gotta let it be the last guy or it'll get interrupted. Damn, that's a shame. Ooh, look at the way the sunset glistens on that water. That's gorgeous. Oh, we got our first launch! It looks so silly. Alright, well, now I'll indulge an elite battle. Now I'll do it. Oh! Okay, so when I was fighting the, I don't know, the little flying guys earlier, sometimes they'll do this where certain clusters of enemies are behaviorally glued together, is how I'll describe it. So if you do something that affects one smaller unit, it'll affect the whole. It'll piss them all off. And because all these guys are so close to each other, I assumed that was about to be the case. But literally no, I guess. I have like not been paying attention to these circles at all, by the way. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Like if I'm standing in the circle and I do an overclock buster, like that's good, right? Oh! Party Hell isn't looking so hot right now. So what is this circle? It's like blue. Like, is that a healing? Evasion up is what this is. Okay. That's gotta be from... I don't know. Who's the one who's not Yumi? From Senna?
To protect my friends.
Doesn't she do the circles? No, Taion does the circles, actually. Yeah, Illumi Flyer. These are the guys I was talking about earlier. Man, I don't know what it is about this game. There is a very obvious straight line for me to walk to if I want to keep the story going along. I love doing these battles. I love it so much. Although, now that I'm level 14, and I'm fighting level 11 dudes, I have to begin to wonder how much is too much. Like if this is just, we're on normal difficulty still, right? If this is maybe like unnecessary for what's coming next, because I seem to be able to still hold my own pretty well, even in situations where I'm like not quite so adequately leveled to whatever it is I'm supposed to be actually up to.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something something a bit meatier.
Huh? Fight with focus.
I practically know this one.
See,
by
this is like a
heart.
lot of shiny guys, though. So, these guys also count. I'm also choosing. And these guys hate to participate. To get the goods on these guys, to get the flyer pollen and the very glowing shell and the flyer pollen and the flyer nectar jelly and all this. But then, after that, I think it's finally time to go over. Because it's like right there, right? It's like right across the river. And until then, my alternate strategy for exploring this area was, my plan literally just was to jump off of that waterfall into what I assume is probably more of this area. But nonetheless, a bad idea is what I'll say.
Make me yawn myself to death.
Hey, for the record though, what is over here? I just want to like peer.
For quite some time.
Feronis.
It was probably abandoned.
Oh,
after being
I guess that's what that is.
decades ago.
Oh, that's not as big as a drop as I thought it was. Hi, Roblox Waterfalls. Hello. Oh, there's like a guy down. Wait, there's the secrets behind the waterfalls. I'll come back for you. I'll come back to your funny little secrets. There's like a thing I can grab. I was kind of half expecting to get swept away. I was a little concerned there. Oh my... Look at the amount of Spyro guys here! Good lord. Yeah, let's check it out. Feronis. I'm trying to think if that's a name that I recognize from one. If I'm supposed to. One, two, three. This nighttime music is a lot nicer, though. We'll give it that. Oh, I see. Okay, well, I'm level 14, so I won't, though. So I won't, though. Oh, wait, they don't care anyways. I literally didn't have to use up. What if I wanted to get ganged up on? This is already over with. It is helpful in the very frequent situation where I do want to keep the battle music going from encounter to encounter. And usually my approach to this is just like walking up to a guy and making it happen. Now I can press up to a guy and make it happen. This is so much talking. It's so much! Hey, there was something earlier that I noticed that I seem to have lost track of. There was like a hill with like a dozen red dudes on it. What was up with that? Like, it looks like it was like a lot of guys to mourn. To press F to pay respects. I guess I must have lost track of it. Assuming, though, that it is near the start of this area, and the fast travel behaves similarly enough to how it has in previous games, it might not be such a bad idea to go check it out. Literally after I clear out these guys. Because I can't imagine that they wouldn't use something like this as like a landmark to like fast travel to. If not this, I'm not sure where else. Hey, hold on, we're not done yet. We gotta find the deadly needle! Green needle.
Looks like we got rid of all the crust tips living in the Furonis.
There's one here, though.
We can't leave it like
Furonis.
this.
It doesn't look like something I recognize, but it is black and gold, which makes me think that I should.
Let's check out the container.
Oh, the container's a cutscene. Oh, but one of these kinds of cutscenes. Oh, is it going to explain ladders to me? Oh my god. Please tell me that the ladder glitch is still a thing.
Let's use this.
Whoa. Wait a second. Ladders are like real now. You can still like grab them from like slightly different angles. Like I was left aligned there, now I'm like mostly centered a little to the right. But like Noah's actually like grabbing the rungs. And they're not like sliding around. And if I hold a direction, there's like discrete like steps that you're going up the ladder in. This is huge. This is a massive leap forward for the Xenoblade series. It's never been done before. Oh, well, everybody just does kind of teleport. Oh no, Meow! Oh no, she's fine too. Very funny.
I'll follow you.
On it.
Oh god, a flame clock. Don't tell me. Oh, okay then. Thanks, Riku. What? Never mind, I hate you again. You had like a chance to be useful to us, but... Hi, walking animation. Oh, that's the bit. Cool. Great idea. Huh. Okay. It's an interesting idea.
Let's use this.
Not entirely bothered by it. Because I'm going to be honest, as much as I do love to like pick shit up in Xenoblade games, I'd be lying if I said much of it was like of any actual use to me. But this could be like neat, I guess. Oh, let me check the how do you look at the map here? Plus and minus don't do anything in this game. I had to hit X and then go to map. So Fabricator, that's a fast travel. Is there a... how do you zoom? Right stick? Wow. So it looks like this is the start of the hill. And then it previously... oh, wait a second. So I came out of the cave when I first emerged here, but it looks like I've already been in the other direction that I was looking at. That's where I came from anyways. I thought I had like two huge options, but I guess I just previously lived in a cool place and then discovered an even cooler one. Friendly support. But yeah, I'm sticking to this. If this is still a fast travel checkpoint, which I actually don't think it is. I think this is, though. Probably only works once you turn it on. Let me go back to here, just so that I can, like, scope out that red hillside, because I don't want to forget that. The sooner I can, what the hell just dropped over there? The sooner I can make it out, the more useful it'll be. Because, you are, like, rewarded for actually, like, finding those guys and going up to them. And doing your thing on the flute. So I don't want to, like... I suspect that those aren't going to get as useful the later you are in the game. But for now, that many could really go a long way. This is my suspicion. But I don't know, it could also be that I'm just fucking seeing things. Because, there is, having gone back through Pokemon Legends, there is a certain cliffside in like a hilly area where I was certain that I saw a wisp on it. Absolutely certain. And I didn't have the climbing ability yet, so I'm like, okay, I'll come back to this later. And I went back, and there was nothing on it. I'm like, where is it? I guess I'm looking at the wrong cliff. It's got to be somewhere else. And I looked all over, I'm like, where could this specific thing possibly be? And it never came along. It turns out that I did recognize the right cliff that I was looking at the whole time. But there literally just was never a wisp there. And I don't know why I ever thought otherwise. So I guess I officially am on the record now as having seen shit that doesn't exist.
Something a bit meatier.
But I don't know, does that sound familiar to anybody else? Like a bunch of red guys. Yeah, over there! Okay. That's a relief. Yeah, I haven't crossed over this river at any point. The closest I got was that little outcropping with the two factions fighting, but never actually like saw the process through. Huh? How many guys is this exactly? There's like red, but it's like coming out of nothing. Just red for red's sake. Oh, it's over the hill. There's the guys.
Well, we've been found.
Oh! Okay. We're gonna be some soldiers' husks at this rate. If we're not careful. Man, that's a hell of a knockback, though. He's beautiful. Dies! Is there anyone else nearby, by the way? No, we're good. Yeah, if it was right here, though, good call, I think, ultimately. Better do it now than later. Hey, here's a question. You know that thing when Noah and Mio merged?
Don't think this is the norm.
What was up with that? Can we like do that on command yet, or is that just like later?
We can't just leave this be.
We get to do it together! That was cool. I guess that's what happens when you find a group. See, I got plus 200. I love going to funerals and getting plus 200. Of what? I don't know, but of something. To be sure. This is nice. Seeing this area from this angle, though. It's a new perspective.
Time for a nice big breakfast.
Can you shut up? What is this thing supposed to be? It looks, Telethia almost. Anybody else get that impression? Wait, and this tower, wow, that red poppin' was massive. Yeah, this landmark over here looks like the one from Xenoblade 1.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
And I also assume that this is just intentional. Y'all start shit, who's asking? Man, my only purpose is to like get an ether cylinder But now I really want to, like, climb that aggressively popped in red shit. I want to see what that was about. Oh, these other guys aren't even fighting me yet. Kinda wish they would.
Here we go, guys. Right on.
Kinda wish, like, this is, like, mine now.
First come, first serve. Eyes over here. Wow, thanks.
Wow, thanks. It is weird that, for how much I've described, I think the word that I use is behaviorally glued. You know, you attack one, it pisses off the whole group. It is remarkable just how often the opposite seems to be true, that it seems to be the case. You hit one guy, and they're gonna be like, he's looking in our direction, doesn't give a shit. Like, they're hanging out at the same place. Like, I hope he knows he's next, right? Like, this is gonna be a problem for everybody involved. Giant swing! Alright, well, it's getting to be that time of day. I'm roping this bitch in. No you won't. Your job will be to focus attacks and not care. Oh, but I never got that cylinder either. I'm literally like being pulled in opposite directions. Nice. Yeah, man, the Agnian half of the party is almost at level 15 now. That's crazy. Oh wait, there's two of them actually, not just one. Why does Mio have an exclamation mark? Oh, because she's almost dead, that's why. Yeah, can somebody do something about this? Wait, so if you hold ZR in the middle of a battle? Boom! Now I'm just fucking playing as Mio. Wait, that's really cool! Again? Let's play as Uni. Okay, well, it's over now. That's kind of major. Uh-oh, wait, hold on. I want to reset the camera. How do I... That just forces it behind your back. I fucked up the zoom.
I should write this all down.
But I like having like a default zoom. I don't want to be too close or too far away. The developers put in like special work to get the camera distance just right, and now I've ruined it. It'll never be able to go back to normal.
Whoa, got a rare dude, all right.
I'm very angry about this. Anyways.
I'll do my best.
Back to this. No, I gotta go to the canister first. The canister is at least like at a dead end, so once I do it, I'll be able to turn around. Who knows what's at the other end of that cliff that I can actually climb. Oh, you know what? It looks like there's a cave near that you have to emerge from. I don't think you can actually get that from down here. So, okay, new plan. I'm gonna go get that ether cylinder because that is right next to a cave. So it could be very likely that I go through one end, come out the other, and then I'm facing that little red thing that I want to climb. I pay my respects. That's ultimately what I came here to do. Everything else is just extra dressing on top. I can go this way now. Oh, these guys are back? I thought you guys started getting along again. What changed? A little bummed that all these guys respawned, though. I put in like hard work into making sure that this landscape was devoid of life. Now let's get back to the task. Sparks or smarts? Very important distinction to make, because one of them is a normal word and one of them is awesome.
This is an ether channel. No
Ether is gushing out.
I'll claim the ether here.
Damn, Noah, your ether's straight gushing, dude. Indispensable. Throughout Ionios, you'll find decrepit Ferranus hulks lying around. They can be rebooted with the use of some ether cylinders. A rebooted Ferranus can manufacture items with its fabricator. Will also contain it. Wait a second. I just recognized why that is. I understand why it looked familiar now to me.
Let me check.
Whoa, visitor.
Something is very wrong. And also, I don't think I'm gonna be able to climb that anyway, so I'll fight Lazy Sway. I'm sorry, this is another Adam Grebel. Spyro looking ass. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to climb from that side. I gotta go the long way around. An elite Grebel! Wait, hold on, this is huge. Let's play as Lance for a little bit. There's so many of them, the sound is playing so many times, so rapidly back to back. Oh, missed? Why don't these guys care? Like, they really are just, like, passing by. They're very pedestrian enemies.
Yes, I am.
Well, I meant to switch back to Noah, but you know what? I will play as Tyon for a bit. Ooh. Kind of got some scarf physics. You can kind of get him all tangled up. It's cute. I'll try it as his playstyle for a little bit too. Not like immediately. But if I do happen to run into a battle, you know, why not?
Never seen this place before.
Wraith's Void. Yeah, it's purple in here.
Shall we deal with this?
Alright, what do you got? So, this is definitely another healing unit, which I'm not too big on. But let's try Hazy Figure. So that's what this is. That's what gets your evasion up. Is that really both of them? Damn. Thanks, Tyon.
Here we go, guys.
No, watch. This is totally gonna spit us out where that canister was. And then we'll get to climb. Or is it actually? This cliff is facing the Ferranus, not that red stuff.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
I mean, that's nice, because I was kind of annoyed that I was gonna have to like go up there like a longer way, but it does beg the question: where else does this go? Like, is this really a one-way thing that doesn't connect to absolutely anything else? No, wait, look, there's a fork. Oh. Oh. I understand. Okay. So that's definitely for later, but now I know. I can keep an eye out for it for later. Do I have to? No, I gotta go up here to put it away anyways. Yeah, what does Tyon sound like when he climbs?
Cylinder in the power compartment and get the Ferranus moving.
Wait, and like the character you're playing as actually affects the dialogue that is said about a given location? It's kind of cool. Yeah, these are normal jumping sounds. Oh, so I don't even have to use all of them either. It's just one. Leader locations will probably have higher costs, though, I have to imagine. Jeez. Yeah, though, that's a gem crafting station. Please don't make me do it, please! It's gonna force me, though. It wants so badly to make sure that I understand every useless little component of this system. And it is going to take so much of my time when all I want to do is climb red.
Hey, can we take 5?
See, now this is like a fast travel checkpoint. You can open these two.
I have great expectation.
Let's have a look in the next container.
Cool.
Let's not take this for granted.
This is up to decent, right?
Yup, it's all gems. Now I can craft so many of them.
I'll draw up the rota for guard duty.
We haven't done this in a while either. How much is available to us for bonus XP? Level up all. Oh. Mio can't get leveled up? What just happened? Oh. They have different amounts of bonus XP, so the way I just spent them. I see. Well now... The Kevez members are a level higher than the other guys. It's Kevez, it's Agnes, and they live in Ionios. That's how it goes. It's concerning though.
I definitely feel strong.
Like, that's worse than what I had before. In terms of, like, the imbalance. Clean clothes.
There we go. Nice and clean.
This game has a weird obsession with, like, dirtiness and cleanliness. Like, the first thing we do is a bath scene. Everybody talks about how dirty and grimy and sweaty they are. I say everybody, actually. This is really just only Uni. Now that I think about it a little bit more. You clean your clothes. You can see them, like, get dirty over time. Very strange. Like, whose idea was this, and why, you know, things like this don't just get made by accident. Like, somebody has to, like, vie for it, and, like, be really passionate about it. And that's the part where it loses me. Where I have to wonder how such a thing gets made. Oh. I don't want to manufacture! I want to play! I want to climb! It's a good thing I only have 300, though. Or rather, I only have 1,300. But even if I used it non-stop, it would only be like a few uses. Also, that is, not what gem manufacturing looks like. That was pretty effortless. You just gonna walk up and you did it, and then it's like over. Now we're back to the story. Shill? See, this one has like Xenoblade tuned up on eyes. I wonder what the distinction is. This thing is like aggressively pink, like violently pink, like painfully so. Oh, sell things. Oh. Oh my god! It's like 10 times what I just had. Okay, good to know. And that's another thing where it's like very streamlined. Like, I didn't have to go through the hundreds of things that I picked up and be like, okay, what's actually good here? What's worth selling? You just do it. And then it's automatically like, okay, all your rare shit, I got you covered. It's over. So it's cool that you can, like, participate in what I still think are kind of unnecessary side systems. I mean, a shop system in an RPG, I wouldn't go that far to say. But certainly aspects of the Xenoblade series that I previously have kind of made a point of never engaging with, because I think it's unnecessary. And it also just takes a lot of time. They make it really easy to do that. Like, there's no pain point there. It's very smoothed over. Oh, that's what Napon coins are for. Also, this stuff never got, like, picked up, by the way. There we go. So I have to rest here again now?
Everyone, get some rest.
Oh, the rest option wasn't here before, I don't think. I mean, if you insist.
No, no, no!
Alright, well that's definitely a Mechon.
Right there! Start lowering!
It's very weird to think about these in a very different context than you've previously been asked to think about them.
I could do a triple weld.
I could do a triple weld?
Long as the output's stable.
Yes, sir.
Because these things don't really have any, like, personalities of their own or anything like that.
With the K-rounds?
They're just kind of like vehicles and tools and things like this.
I don't know, okay? Got a problem, take it up with logistics. We're just a dirt-rent colony, low as they come. You think the castle gives a crap?
A Queen's oath, this pisses me off. We get better scores than any sparkling
Please,
colony
it
out there.
sparks me off.
Did you know? For 10 rank field rations, I hear they get Arden meat.
Really? And us mudders?
Trust me, you really don't want to know.
I miss the good old silver days. Didn't have to rely on rations back then. We had cooks come and serve us right on the front line. Used to get Armu sirloin, we did.
Seriously?
Hey! What now?
My own indiscretion has caused you difficulties. I'm sorry.
No!
Wait,
we would never.
yeah, this is
Our apologies.
the hair vent lady from before, from that flashback when you were kids.
Just banter. Believe me, we had no intention of...
You enjoyed eating Armu steak, did you?
Yes, I did. Tastiest food I ever ate.
I liked it as well. And I hope we will have it again. So lend me your strength.
Mom! Yes, Mom!
Oh my god. The whip around was like 2 frames. Yes, Mom. I mean, Mom.
I don't see what's wrong with Wolf, personally.
Oh, there's a type of
That's
person
because
who's
you have
very
poor
into that
taste.
man who disappeared right
I'm
now.
jealous.
Oh, well. Trade you my taste buds?
No, thank you. My mouth would turn as foul as yours.
True that.
These are good voice actors, though. Nothing to complain about here.
They cleared out real fast.
I hear the attending consul is a particularly punctual sort of character.
Please, not another stickler for the rules.
Can't be long now.
Yep. Got about 5 minutes to go. Whoa.
Whoa.
Well, Consul dear.
Okay, well,
Your
mostly.
reputation certainly precedes you.
Yeah, they just have, like, faces on them. They're faced Mechon. But it's like, I don't know, like a fucking pickup truck. With legs. It's kind of sad to think about.
Ah! Spark's sake, a hover type? I mean, did they not get the memo about the terrain here?
Oh, why is it so insufferably dusty around here? Clearly, the place befits its dirt rank status.
Wait, so are these guys supposed to be blades from
I ask
2?
your patience for just this short while.
Is that so? Then, leaving aside the issue of cleanliness, just what is with all this fog?
That's true, we had some purple over to where we were too.
Obfuscated. Go forget it. So, where are my quarters?
Yes, this way.
I gotta say, I'm still not too big on the general design motif that carries through across all these guys. They look they stand out quite a bit compared to everybody else, and not in a way that I would say is good. Like it is very loud, you know. Doesn't really work for me.
Is an old model. I understand your displeasure, but please don't escalate this.
Do I detect some defiance?
But like I think this scene where it's just like this one guy being introduced
Relax, girl.
would be just fine without that like prior one where they're standing around in the spotlights.
Chit chat and talk business. I'd like you to eradicate some vermin for me.
Vermin? By your leave, sir, we've detected no movement from Agnian Phoronesis around this area.
Not Agnes. People, soldiers. A band of deserters from both sides. Well, something like that.
Agnes and Kevis? Both?
I think it's best you see for yourself. This is expressly at the Queen's behest. Don't foul this up.
I don't think Melia would do this. This isn't right. Can I go climb my red now? Yes.
Looking at something?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter.
Nothing in particular, really. It's just kind of a habit. Checking our status, the war, watching for info updates.
Oh god, maybe like literally though.
Don't know why I still bother to check it anymore. Not like there'd be updates. Oh.
What is it?
An icon just popped up. Over your head.
Huh? Oh yeah. Now I can see an icon for you as well.
When did we unlock a feature like this? I've never noticed it before.
I asked myself this question quite a bit too. This game loves to unlock shit randomly. Yeah, why didn't we have this the whole time?
Yours seems to be the only one not locked.
Kind of stupid if you ask me.
Huh?
What?
Don't make that noise.
Like a sparking light bulb.
I guess there must still be more to this feature.
Damn, he wears that very well.
What in the blazes?
I've never used this kind of blade before, but all the techniques I can use with it are flashing before my eyes.
Look at that!
It's so weird. Not like we suddenly just gained the knowledge out of the blue, but as if it were always ingrained deep within us. Strange.
Oh, doesn't look like I can get Mimi's gear. Well, that's a shame.
This it?
That's cool.
How come I got Moody Guts and not Noah's, huh?
Oh, wait, can you only swap
That's what I'd like to know. Your class is the only one
With-
I can seem to pick, unfortunately.
the predetermined hetero pairings? He doesn't even get a crop top! He's also stupid ass pants? This is bullshit!
You can lug this thing about without a power frame. Not bad.
What a disappointment.
Don't know how this is even working, but cool.
But is this
I mean, I guess that keeps the balance of things, but man!
gives us more options in battle?
Man, we were so close!
Yeah, I want to take this new blade out for a spin.
From here, we head due south, right?
Perfect.
Is it gonna make
Test
me
them out
keep
on the
these
road.
swapped loadouts, or are we just doing this for fun? No, okay, we're all going back. Or at least these two are. Character's class to change a character's class. Every class, look at the little chibi. Look at the little fucking Fire Emblem Heroes icons. Every class has its quirks and characteristics, so be sure to play around with as many as you can. Upon winning a battle, you receive class points. That will increase your class rank. The quickest way to increase class rank is to continually use one class. Set up Master Arts. By raising the rank of a class, you can eventually master that class's arts. If you switch to another class, you can set those arts into Master Arts subslots. Remember, available subslots will increase as your characters gain levels. Also note that Kavesi classes can only set Agni class arts as Master Arts and vice versa. Oh. That's kind of cool. I'm kind of into that. And I can't move yet. Oh, I have to open the main menu with X. It's gonna make me change classes. Okay. So go to characters. Select class? What's right there? Oh, they're like walking. This is cute. These are cute icons. They gotta get the guy who did the art for these to make a Xenoblade game. For God's sake. For snuff's sake!
I'll protect you.
Look at that.
I'm fine with attacking.
So this does mean then, you can see that the other ones are locked. In theory, you'll eventually be able to swap everybody with everybody, but right now you're limited to the pair. It's gonna make you redo it manually for everybody? I think I get it by this point.
Where better to monitor the battle than on healing duty?
On healing duty.
So I gotta whack him. I can do that.
It's not fair.
I'll take real good care of the bad
It's not
guys.
fair. Okay. From the arts menu. To the left of the regular art slots are the Master Art sub-slots. Yeah. Okay. Shadow Eye is kind of cool, though. It is the shulkier option. Let's select wide slash to Mios. Okay. I kind of get it, though. It has its appeal. Because the benefit of just having an extra art to have access to and grow over the course of the game the whole time, and open up more slots as you continue to level up, it is, like, really cool. But so far, this is, like, the most setup that anything is required in this game, which is a little eyebrow-raising, I would say. But conceptually, I am very open to this. Even though, for the time being, you're kind of only swapping abilities with people who share the same class as you for the most part. At least between Taion and Uni. Wait, okay, so back to Noah? It's really funny that it didn't let me press L 5 times, it just made me press R once. So master skills can be set from the skill set. There's more? Have their own doesn't. I don't know what these are. This is some Fire Emblem shit. Okay. I guess I'll do that. And then do the same thing 6 more times. Like, I'm not even reading about what this shit does. I can't even, like, read what I just did to Noah either. It's, like, forcing me not to press L. Versus aggro generator. Yeah, you know, things like this. Kind of just, like, passive, perks, really. That's cool, though. I am a little worried that later on this might get, like, a little bit too ahead of itself. Because, they're making very sure to keep the training wheels on for the time being. I'd be very curious if I was, like, sufficiently motivated enough, if I could, like, really break this game by using these features. Alright, good to know again. You will not be able to change classes or edit master arts for a time? These options will be unlocked again after you progress in the main story. So you have to play as the reversed classes now. I don't know if I'm so into that. Well, despite it all, I still want to play as Noah.
Uni's the boss.
Wait, this isn't Noah. He's only dressed like Noah. So yeah, I don't know. Listen, if I've already fucked up the camera, I'll just bring it all the way. Oh my god. Yeah. I'll just, like, do this forever now. This is how I'm gonna play. I'm gonna have the center of my screen constantly taken up by Noah's wiggly hair. I can zoom in a little bit. That is a good, like, zoom. It's a decent balance of being able to, like, look at the characters a little more up close and actually, like, having other things to see besides that. Alright, so let's try out Noah as Mio? Oh, this is bizarre! So, when you change a character's class, does that also, like, change their stats? Because typically you'd think that you'd, like, want a tank to have, you know, certain numbers, and a healer to have certain numbers, and so on. Does this only change Noah's moveset, but all of his stats are still the same? Or does it change their stats, too? Wait, ZR Fusion! So if you hold that and then press X, what does that do? Well, whatever it is, it's grayed out now, so God knows what. I wanna keep learning this. I was kind of already done with combat. Kind of like front-loaded all my grinding before I actually got like new moves that I would like actually want to learn something about. God damn it! But this seems to be like a pretty interesting thing to process here. Oh, that's how you use ground beat. That's how you use your master art. That's what fusion is for. At first I thought it was like the literal fusing that you were doing earlier. Where you become, what is it? An Ouroboros. Yes, it does augment their stats. Okay, interesting. It's got potential. That's what I'll say. And this also means now that Noah's Arts chart. Oh my god, that camera went crazy. That Noah's Arts charge like an Agnes character now. So he's got like the double rhythm. He's got his arts refill based on those auto attacks and not on a timer. It's all Mio. Yeah, let's climb though. Let's climb. OMG, I love that Fiona Apple song. What did I say? What did I say that set you off on this? Yeah, there's a lot to learn over here.
Fight with focus.
I practically know this one by heart. Overhaul! The element of surprise! I knew you had it in you, Mimi! Crash out!
Knock it off! Go! Air fight!
Crazy cover!
White splash!
Oh, you said it has potential. Thank you, Shamika.
Well, he got the blood pumping at least.
Here we go, guys.
Right on. Make sparks fly, Noah.
I just want to piss off the whole group. This is busy work having to rope these guys in, you know? I don't have all day. They're like running away. There we go. It is as it should all be. God, this music goes though. So I can use my regular X art and then I can fusion into my master art without like spinning them at the same time. That seems to be what I'm learning here. The next time I find like a big group of enemies though, I want to try it out. Speaking of. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, I was like raising the roof there. He was like lifting his arms up. His legs are like clipping through the ground. He's having a great time. Okay, so I need to get a lot of guys going right now. I need to get to the point where I have ground beat actually like filled up. So that ground beat still fills up on a timer. And that guy's down. So this is filled up. I use high aggro and then... No! You can't use ground beat after using butterfly blade. You have to use them both at the same time, otherwise the ZR option gets grayed out. So that's an interesting balance. It's like, do you want to use both or just the one? You like figure out what's best for your current situation. But yeah, the grinder classes in this game is pretty fluid and very rewarding. It's probably my favorite system in any Xenoblade game. Yeah, I'm like actually really open to it. When they were talking about it in the direct, I was kind of like, this seems like a little bit too much. Like it was gonna be like another one of those features that I like refused to ever touch because like, oh, this is like gonna take too much of my time. I'd rather just run around as the defaults.
No, there's no way we can climb that.
What?
No, there's no way we can climb that.
Why not? These fucking amateurs have only ever climbed a ladder in their lives. They don't know how to climb a vine like Shulk does. It's tragic. That means I can't get the canister or the climby thingy. I just have neither. That's a bit of a shame. But I guess it does mean that I have no choice but to make progress now. It's much better than the fucking gacha system that 2 had, that's for sure. Jeez. That goes without saying. Yeah, it is weird that after I had lost so much hope with this team, that they do seem to have like a good idea every once in a while.
That smarts.
Like from 1 to 2 to 3, it really feels like a, what is it, that Paul Rudd Celery Man? Where 2 is like, 2 is the nude Tane of the Xenoblade series. He's like, oh fuck! He closes his eyes, he winces in pain, he's like, I'm okay. He's back to normal again. And the I'm okay is Xenoblade 3. Attention? Oh, back to this. No, I don't think I will pay attention.
Is that?
I guess I've gotta... No, actually I won't. I was gonna say I'm gonna have to go through these guys again, even though I already fought everybody here before. How about I just go over the edge of the waterfall, and then I know there's a guy down here. Oh, it's not deep! But there's like waterfall secrets that I can do. Wait, fusion first? That's a new one. I guess that means like the ZR fusion option. So all the characters would like hone in on using fewer but more powerful arts rather than the regular X1. That's interesting. Oh hey, I'm almost like fucked right now. Should I run? I might have to run. No, I'll charge up to Gemini Strike. We're so close. That'll at least get one guy down. Aw, man, never mind. But I can switch to lands. I can switch to lands at least. No, that's the end of that. See, I can probably do that encounter just fine. It's just that I can't, I lost so much damage from that initial drop that it just like immediately put me on the back foot. If I could find like a deeper part of that water to jump into though, or even just like, you know, a hill, that'd be fine. But I simply think this is unwise. Yeah though, I'm level 16 because everything that you see here, this place is like teeming with life. But the truth is it should not be. The truth is that I killed absolutely everything in that area back there. And then I fast traveled so I can find some red guys, and everybody came back.
Hey, this one means business.
I can't? I can't switch up? Why? Oh, now I can. Yeah, let me play as Mio as Noah for a little bit. Let's see what this is about. Yeah, I want to try mixing ground beat with wide slash. I want to see what that's about. So I know in Xenoblade 2 you could change the button mapping on your arts so that any art could be assigned to any button, right? So right now, if I want to use wide slash, I have to spend ground beat. I have to use up whatever is in the X slot. Is it possible that I could shuffle my arts around and mix that fusion with whatever combination of different arts that I want? Because that'd be cool. This guy's got Klonoa ears. Oh, hey, unique enemy. Is this what this is? I think this is an elite, right? God, the motion blur on that is so good. Yeah, I got the elite bonus, not the unique bonus. And I got a rank up too. So that's what the class training does. You know, much like I said earlier, with certain components of Xenoblade 3, at the start of tonight's stream, I used the worried phrase, kinda cool, you know. And I'm beginning to want to say this about this system that it's making me play with right now as well. Because, I wish I wasn't this kind of person, but I do tend to enjoy RPGs, the ones that I do, kind of in spite of their RPG elements. Like, you know, I frustrate a lot of people when I play an RPG in the Griffin way. Which is to say, the numbers don't really matter, and I'm just here for a good time, you know? I really like, you know, Paper Mario, for example, with all, like, the action inputs. Like, that's kind of the big draw for me, rather than, like, making a crazy loadout and doing all the titles and stuff like that. I don't give a shit about that. And, certainly the same can be said about my experience with Xenoblade, where, especially in Xenoblade 1, there was a lot that I came to ignore. Because it wasn't like the standard combat, and it wasn't the exploration. Anything beyond that, I just didn't want to bother with. But this is the kind of, like, opportunity that really, like, expands my mind. And I think about the different class mix-ups that I could make later on. And, that's kind of cool.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
Like, it is very much like a numbers thing about this game to be, drawn in by. And that's, like, new to me. No, I mean on the hill. On the hill? Like up there? Like where I just came from? Okay, let's keep it going though. There's a lot of these guys. The bird! So if I target this guy, then I hit up. Yeah, here they come, right? Wait, hitting up isn't doing anything. Come back! Oh, I wanted to get the music going. This is like a very like relaxing location though. Like it's very crowded and we're doing a lot of battles, but it is like very serene. And shiny. Most importantly, shiny. The hill with all the frogs on it. I don't see any hill with frogs on it down here. There was one that I passed by, like up there on the way to the waterfall. I already did those guys, and it didn't play new music. I mean, it wasn't the default battle music, but it wasn't anything that I hadn't heard yet. No, the other hill with all the frogs on it. Oh shit, that's no good. Can we focus on this guy maybe for a little bit? I thought it was maybe possible to ignore. Doesn't seem wise. There's like another one here, actually. Oh, I hate that I'm just trying to like turn the camera and it changes the zoom. Just give me the default, baby. That's all I want. Wait, so Sena, she just like died, right? And then she got like revived. So is it possible? It's happening! Reviving can come true. So they can do it to me, but I can't do it to them, I guess. Which still is kind of lame. I should get in the heal circle. I can get like the Venn diagram and benefit from both things. Like, everyone is shouting over each other, though, so much that I can't even, like, make sense of any individual thing that is being said. It is just noise at this point. Oh man, there's like a slight circle here where I can benefit from the healing and the evasion and the power-up. Hey, this solo is new to my ears. Okay, that's still fucked, though. I'll be real. The healers revive characters, but other class types can't do it. Okay, so when a healer is down, you just lose your ability to heal for good. Should get back in this again. Still hasn't looped yet either. This is like the longest I've been in one of these. Wow, that was really cool.
Thanks to Tyron's direction, no doubt.
Like, I still first tried it, but it was like... Yeah, like, it took a second. It was like a challenge. Other hill with the frogs on it? Man, what the fuck are you talking about? No, there's a huge as hell frog up there that's a unique enemy. I mean, there's the... That's not a frog. And it's also level 22, so I'm not going towards it right now. If you mean that, then I fought it already. Actually, have I? Wait, this might be like perspective. Because I might be looking like past it, like at the hill before the waterfall? Oh, hello, solid Crabble. No, you might have a point. I don't think I went that far to get that one. Can I see its level from all the way over here? I might give it a shot if I'm like capable of it. I do feel pretty good about myself coming right off of the heels of that flamingo battle. And no, I'm not calling them flamies. Flamies. Oh my flames. Yeah, I didn't go anywhere further past the waterfall. That's where I stopped. Level 12! I can do level 12. Come on, it's level 12. Come on.
Fight with focus.
I'm gonna take care of these guys again. Just like a little bit in advance. So they don't accidentally get roped in later. Although, this seems to be a thing that you never ever risk, you know? It's always a thing that like you make happen. Like you have to want it. For more enemies to like keep coming in and overwhelm you. Can I not look directly up this woman's ass?
Make me yawn myself to death.
I'll zoom all the way out. You know what, Lance? I'm gonna actually have to agree with you with this one. It was, and I wish the rest would be here. Right, okay, so that right here, this is the elite theme. And the thing that I just killed was like a mini-boss, right? Like, I don't think it's called a unique. But I guess we'll see if the definitely unique one down there plays the same music as the flamingo I just killed. Because the flamingo and the bunnet from like the very beginning, those are the same kind of thing. I think. Yeah, because the bunny like left a grave and it had like a timer on it. So that's the distinction there. But I still feel like there's like a fourth kind. There's standard, there's this guy, there's the flamingo guy, and I think there's one more that it said that there is. And I suspect that somewhere out there, there's a battle theme that I haven't heard yet, and I really want to know more about this. It's not a good time to reposition. Okay, we're good. Jeez. I didn't make out a single word of that. Yeah, let's keep going with these little flyers, though. Let's get the rest of these. I think it's the last one, though, because there were 3 before, right? I guess the mini-map will show as soon as this is over with. Which is to say, immediately. No, that was the last one. Okay. So, I think
Don't mind if I do.
these guys are meant to be like a batch. Like, I don't think I'll be able to bother these guys without, like, the whole group getting upset.
Hey, look over here.
No, it actually does work. Alright, sure.
This'll keep me going.
Yeah, because there was a pop-up right around here where it warned me about enemies, wasn't it? Or was that, like, near the birds when that happened? I guess it would be near the birds, because that's where it taught me about pressing up. I did not learn about up where the frogs were. Okay, well now it's time for Indiscreet Gombaba! Me? Gagaga. Yeah, these guys are just minding their own business. It's really funny. Oh, nice. Yeah, this one's definitely gonna be like more of a run for my money than the other one is, I think. Okay, though, so this is the same category as the flamingo. That's what I really wanted to know. I'm still convinced that there's a fourth kind. Okay, Yumi's not looking too good, but otherwise, we're already halfway down. Is it just me, or were there not one but 2 instances where the audio, like, skipped? Like, it happened just now, and it happened, like, a little bit before where it was, like, with the skeeters. Is anybody else hearing that, or is that just, like, my headphones or something? Just, like, a split second of the audio, like, fucking up. It happened again, yeah. That seems to be what triggers it, though, is when it does the smash down. That's kind of janky. How is Sana the only one who's doing okay right now? Everyone's about to die except her. Aw, man, I'm out of range of that healing thing, though. But I'm also not being targeted, so... Yeah, we're fine, we're fine.
You were all perfect. I lift, therefore I win.
Jesus Christ, you can't say that. That's too far. I lift, therefore I win. Sucks that this does seem to be like a true fact about the audio, though. So we're supposed to go this way and not this way? But where does this way go? I'm so curious. I want to know. I can't believe there's this many flamingos left, even after getting rid of the biggest one of all. I'll probably go down that main path. Since in all likelihood, we're going to be wrapping up fairly soon. We are certainly well on our way to approaching that 4-hour mark. But I just want to see, if I follow that main path, what it is that I'm leaving on the table in this direction. See, like I said, I play Pokemon Legends. I know how to jank my way around a cliff. Well, there's a rare item over here, and then beyond that... Oh, this is just the edge of the area. That waterfall's all there is to it. Okay, well, I'll get that rare item, and then I'll turn around. It's worth doing. I was really worried that wasn't going to be deep enough.
This was a nice find.
Mm-hmm. So what was this? An odd pointy shard. I see. Man, you know I don't want to be the one to say it, but nice water in this game. The bloom off of like the specular highlights is really juicy. Wait, level 22, get out of there! You gotta run! I don't know how. Sheath, there we go. Is the animation for that literally just like dropping her sword? It's a little strange. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. Never happened. You didn't see that. Phew.
Let's try it out on these critters. Hey,
Oh.
this is still new to us. Don't rush in.
Is it? We've been
I'll take point.
doing this for like the past like half hour.
Whoa, visitor.
Is this supposed to be like where you're supposed to practice? I just learned all this on my own! Oh, you don't need to! It's okay, you don't need to. I'm normal now. Don't worry about it. This is so silly. Why? It's inevitable that you would do a battle with these abilities. Why enforce a dedicated main story thing? This far away, too. Like, even if I did just go in like a straight line from where I first pick up those
I
abilities
felt a lot more nimble there.
to
Like
this,
the way you usually fight.
It looked like second nature to you.
like I would have found stuff in between.
Crazy.
You should have seen yourself.
I think I could have thrashed you with a little more practice.
You know, it's totally bananas. Ouroboros is bonkers powerful.
Right?
Is this what it is? Is Ouroboros class changing? I thought it was the other thing.
The gauge for the locked icon has filled right up.
Oh.
Same here.
So logically, if we gain enough experience by fighting together, we will become able to use each other's classes.
Got it.
That
End
seems to be
cutscene.
it. As much as I'd like to experiment,
Yeah, I guess we shouldn't stay in one place.
As much as I'd like to experiment, looks at Noah.
Down south.
Earn enough class points through battle and the class's rank will increase. You can also obtain class ranks by spending coins. Each class comes with one art mastery from the start, but to master the other art skills, talents, etc., you'll need to raise the class rank sufficiently. Class ranks are normally capped at 10, but by completing certain quests, Pew! You can unlock the ability to increase the rank beyond that limit. Oh, if you go to character's class and press ZR, you can see detailed info on the selected class, including the arts and skills you can master by increasing its rank. Okay. Stance type arts. You can tell the effect's duration by the ribbons of light around the character. It will continue until the light fades. However, characters can only have one stance active at a time, so be mindful. Okay. I mean, if I can still get access to the playstyles I want, I don't know if I even necessarily want to switch up what I have here. At least in the immediate term. That's a lie. Because I do still gravitate towards Noah the most. And, I do like... Whoa! Cock cam! He's gone. But, you know, I like how he looks in this outfit. I do not like how he plays, so I will be switching some things back. Anything besides Noah and Mio, I really don't care about. You know. You get the same out of it, no matter what. But, thanks for letting me know. It's something that I can do, I guess. Thanks for letting me know,
Leave the enemies to me.
I'll keep us safe from harm.
Ooh, shit. But that's the thing. You get the boosts from doing class training. That's a fair point. I guess there's no harm on leaving it on for a little while longer. But as soon as that shit gets maxed out, I'm going back to normal. I'm going back to Noah Ormal. The Fornus region. Also, we're on our way out of this Gara Plains area. Milik Ravine Way. Oh, wait, loading screen. Wait a second, I thought this was supposed to be an open world Xenoblade game.
Sweet, let's poke around.
Oh yeah, that really is just like an instantly, you notice the difference right away. Oh, cool shadow of that bird though. Is this something that I want to sink my teeth into right now? I could stand to like keep playing for a little while longer, but I think maybe my time is better spent in Gara Plains. I don't know. I think this would be a good place to like start the next stream by just jumping into a brand new area right away.
Speaking, it's either east or west.
That's what I think.
We go west.
Why is that?
The area to the west is under Agnes's control. There is a certain degree of risk, as they'll have deployed a number of units, but it's the quickest way to get south.
What about the east route?
No man's land. None of the colonies have laid claim to it, as of yet. However, we'd suffer a significant time loss.
Time versus risk.
Wait a sec. We're gonna stir up the Skeeter nest.
I only said there was a degree of risk. Really, it's not so bad.
But Agnian troops are deployed there, yeah?
Yes.
And we're still gonna go?
All I said is that it would be more efficient.
Efficient?
Well, maybe we do need to be more efficient. Faster is better. We don't want to be dragging our heels forever, right?
Hey, I just have to ask. Are you trying to push some agenda?
What? No, certainly not.
You know, like
But
gay
you
people
think the east route is the
or
safer
something like that.
That's just strange. Why wouldn't you pick the safe way?
Because time is of the...
Look, there you go again.
That's not all, though. It's all wasteland to the east. The
I don't want politics in my Xenoblade.
Yeah, you're gonna melt in the sun.
I'm fine with your choice, but we need to think about everyone's safety.
Noah, what's your take?
This is like very beautiful music for such a boring cutscene.
I think I'd rather take the safe route. As for the heat, we can probably figure something out.
There, 4 against 2.
God, look at their size difference. Are you fucking kidding me with this, man?
Senna. Please.
Fine then, if you absolutely insist.
Then it's settled. Come on, cheer up, guys. We're out of here.
But no, we're not. No, I want to turn around. I want to go back to the grassy land. I want to see what the fucking gorilla was up to. This is going to be way too much to dip in for like 10 minutes and then like do nothing. This is such a for next time thing. Now, I want to hope that says Aegis Wilderness, but I'm a little concerned by the fact that it says Aegis Wilderness. Oh man, the music here sounds so cool! It's gonna suck to turn around right away! Man, I was... Oh, dude. Oh, this is like right up my alley and I have to leave it! I'm fine. I'm going all the... There was something down here too. Looks like more cliff though. Can't do this yet. Everything there is level 20. Can't climb that yet. But there is Gorilla Zone up the river. And I want to see what Gorilla Zone's all about. So we'll check that out. Real quick. Oh god! Quick, Noah, you gotta fast travel!
Like this.
It's a very Breath of the Wild moment. I don't know, it's like a kind of a low camera angle. Doesn't really say cliff. It really wants you to look up at Uraya more than it does to like look where you're going, unfortunately. But this should probably be good enough. Let's kind of scooch down a little bit at a time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because if this guy's just patrolling and he's doing his thing, I can go under his house while he's not looking. Ugh.
Smarts.
Wait, okay, hold on. Exclamation marks! Come back! Oh, it escaped. Look at that. I don't know if there's a thing it can do. Oh, I think the fourth type is like a shiny enemy.
Is that?
Don't try to stop us.
Never a dull moment, eh?
So I guess, by that logic then, I guess that means that we have heard all there is to hear as far as like the battle themes go, right? I mean, I guess there was like some boss stuff near the beginning that I have to imagine is just scratching the surface, but I mean for like normal things that you'll come across in like the day-to-day gameplay, not like end of chapter stuff.
I'll whack him good.
You're dealing with me, Senna.
Oh god, he's coming back! Guys, we gotta speed this along. Guys, we gotta hurry up! He's gonna go bananas on us! This feels awful. This is a horrible pair of things to have on screen at the same time. Okay. There's other stuff further down the river, but we just gotta get out of it for now. Oh god, level 76, what am I doing here? Maybe they're level 76 where they're, like, friendly. The other flying guys are friendly. But I guess they used to be not friendly and they only are now because I'm higher level than them. But that could change. Oh god, everything here is so strong, why? The monkey I get, but the flower guys, the lily pads I was fighting, those are like normal. There's nothing wrong with that. They're the only normal things around, though. Are the enemies the only thing that's here? There's not like some cool secret location that, you know, maybe you gotta like go through the stronger guys in order to get to it, but Shreddle Vang, these guys are called. Yeah, cool view though. Oh god. There's nowhere to run to! Okay. Hide in this corner. Hello, everybody. Do it again. Closer? More. I really want to be like POV on my knees in front of Lance right now. Good lord. Oh, I'm getting like rumblies in my controller. Whenever he... Sorry, I'm trying to tell if the creases surrounding Noah's ass, if those are modeled or textured. Yeah, it seems to be mostly normal mapping with like the occasional... If you look at it from a side angle, there's like slightly raised pant crease. But man, I gotta take this advantage and just like fast travel out of here before I get like noticed by somebody. This is trouble, this is trouble. Like, I literally felt my controller vibrate, and I think I, like, opened the menu on the frame I got noticed. If I was any later with that, I think it would have been fucked. Okay. And if I want to get on top of this overhang, then that's from climbing the red. So that's as much as I can do in this first area. It seems I've been everywhere there is to be for the time being, at least with what I currently have access to. I don't know what needs to happen for that, climbing that red stuff. Because I know Xenoblade 2 had those field skills, and I know that they're back here in some capacity, but without the gacha system, they have to be doing it very differently. So I pray that it's not a pain in the ass. It would be one of the worst ideas to bring back from 2, but then again, there are a few good ones, if any. But it's an optional thing that seems to be for much later, so in the meantime, I'll simply pay it no mind. With that said, we are at 3 hours 57, so I think to wrap it up, I'm gonna go back to that camp, and that's probably gotta be where we'll call it a day for tonight. Until then, though, that was Xenoblade Chronicles 3 for tonight. Which really doesn't feel like a game, the name of a game that should be coming out of my mouth. Like I'm saying a game that doesn't exist, and it does, and I'm playing it, and it's crazy. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the stream tonight, you can follow me here on Twitch or on YouTube at The Full Galaxy, where all the VODs are, plus highlights and more. You can also subscribe to me here on Twitch if you particularly enjoyed the stream. You can also follow me here on Twitter, Tumblr, Pillowfort, and Discord. There is a Discord server where there are all sorts of channels for you guys to hang out on both on and off stream. And if any of what I just mentioned happens to interest you, you can check out the links to all that in the Twitch cards below if you're watching this live or in the YouTube description if you're watching the VOD. Hey guys, we're kind of stinky. We should, like, clean up. Oh, can I do a bonus experience? Does that work? Ooh! Level 17. Nice. Still, not enough to get everybody quite on the same page, but at least the bars all match, so it's something.
I definitely feel stronger.
And Is Mio brushing Senna's hair? Wait, it's like cutting to different angles. What in the world? They're like chilling. Oh, he spilt. What the fuck, Uni? Not cool. I just wanted to cut to lanes, and then I'll click the clean close button. That's all I want. It is the remaining thing to focus on. You can cut to anything in the world. Come on. It's all you. Guys, I don't think it's gonna do it. I think I'm just gonna save.
It's good to keep a record.
Okay. So that officially ends Chapter 1 then. Which, if Xenoblade 2 is any indication, means that we're 1/10 through the whole game! Yippee! So what is that then, like 20 of these streams? Oh no, we're looking at this instead. I don't care. Let's clean clothes.
Okay, good as new.
Bye, Griffin. It was fun watching you run around. Thank you. Oh, the little cards. Cute. Alright. You guys have a good night. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.